Shit, y'all can hear me?
Oh yeah, we on, y'all. We on. Yeah, we can hear you, Steve-O.
I bet.
Yeah, welcome to Wild Wild Wednesday, everybody. What's good? What's good with y'all? Yeah, we on. I just had to delete one of them, bro. She said, "What's up with it, Reese? We see you, bro." Hey, Willie, Willie, Steve, can y'all see the comments too?
No, I don't see the comments, bro.
No,
Oh,
I don't
okay,
see no
you must be.
comments.
Y'all must be on y'all phone. Erlene Jackson, what's going on with it?
I'm on the laptop.
Calvin Carbine, what's up with it? Welcome to Wild Wild Wednesday, y'all. I got the
Welcome
alert,
back.
man.
Welcome
So
back.
I just got the alert, so we should be on in a minute, yeah. I'm ready to pick up. Hey, Devil, what's up, G? Devil said he was gonna be on and drunk than a month. His body in the building.
All right, I got the comments right now.
Yes, sir. Philly, what's good with you? C Smooth, what's up? RGG. Hey, everybody out there in the chat, what up? What's up with
Hey
y'all,
man,
man?
what's up, man?
Yeah, she about to go down. I think we got a good one tonight.
What's the
Rashawn
business,
must.
brother?
Oh, Rashawn must have hit the Western end. Man, what's up, everybody, man? Welcome to Wild Wild Wednesday, man. How y'all week been going? Let's see what we had with it.
Hey, what
Right.
up, man? We got a good show for y'all tonight. I hope y'all came to debate, talk, get mad, cry, laugh, however you want to do it. But we gonna talk tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got an
Hustler,
issue that's been bothering me. You know what I'm
man.
saying? And I just want to talk about it. So, of course, y'all already see what the title is, man. Tyre Nichols losing his life to thugs posing as Memphis cops. How y'all feel about it, man? We gonna jump straight into it. You know, normally we wait on people to come in and we like to hit a certain number, but man, hey, everybody
Yeah.
who in here, we love y'all. Salute to y'all. Whoever fall in late, we'll address them how it go. We going straight in on the topic tonight. They laid him to rest today. You know what I'm saying? They done put the man in the ground, letting him get his rest. So let's talk about it, man. How y'all feel? What up?
Yeah, bro, this shit. Yeah, you already know how I feel about it, G. Shit sad, bro.
Hey, we on the panel. We can
Sad,
go and kick it off now, man. I'm gonna start with you, Lou. What's your feelings on it, man?
man.
For
Blue.
me,
Yeah, Will.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Say,
on you,
man.
bro. How
Uh,
you how you feeling? Talk to me. You known the you
man, I
known the
think I,
pop it,
I
man.
think
Tell me what's going on.
I tell you what. I think it's a sad situation. I think it's a wake up call. I think this should put a lot of people's mind in perspective of where we sit in society today, man. It's really sad to see a brother that's murdered, brutally murdered by some thugs posing as police, and even worse, they the same uh, skin tone as he was, man. And so my condolences go out to the family, man. And like I say, it's a sad day in this country, man, but it should be a wake up call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve. I know you done heard about it, man. What's going on? How you feel about it, player?
Hey man, it's a
We
disgrace.
gotta enter. Hey, I ain't mean to cut you off, man, but we gotta introduce Steve, man. He ain't been on before, man.
Do that.
Hey, well look, he my homie. You know what I'm saying? He
Oh
don't need
yeah.
no introduction. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yo,
my
you
boy
said fuck it,
Steve.
just let him on in,
That's
huh?
my boy Steve. Hey, look, we doing things different around here. They'll get to know
Hey,
him. He
look,
sitting. Hey,
I
that's
feel
all
it.
y'all
I
need to. Hey,
salute. I salute.
that's all y'all need to know.
That's
Steve,
it.
he's sitting on the screen. Y'all will get to know him. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look,
Real.
I salute. That was some real boss shit right there.
Yeah, well, they'll
Yeah.
get to
Yeah,
know him.
I
You
feel
know what
it.
I'm saying? Look,
Hey
I
he
feel
got
it.
man,
My fault
hey,
to cut you off, big dog. Hey, how you
oh
feeling,
no, you
Steve-O?
good, Juice. You my brother. I'm talking about
Oh yeah.
brother. We good. You did
Okay.
nothing you
they
ain't supposed to do.
they finna get to know him right now by his thoughts. Shit, he finna explain
Hey
how he
man,
feel. They finna get to
all I
know
can
him now.
say, bro, is this is one of the biggest disgraces in the black community and the black mankind for the black brother that stands on all 10. This is the biggest disgrace we can ever see, man. Like this is bad, man. And when you find out what it's about and the things that is connected to it to make it as one, it's even more disgraceful, bro. I don't have
Man.
no words for it. I mean, we already as black individuals, we've been already terrified of the police because how they approach us with their aggression is, but now we got our own people doing it. So how we supposed to look at the white man if our own people doing it to us?
Right.
Oh man, it's sickening, bro. It's way too much to bear mentally. Dealing with it in person in real time. Hey man, that's
In 4K.
hey
In
man.
4K, bro. We seeing it in 4K.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Devereaux
interject.
said the same. Devereaux said it best. Sips with authority, man.
Yep. Yep.
It's,
I'm gonna
it's
interject on
horrible,
what
man.
Steve said. So a lot of my altercations with the police been brothers that look like us. And for the most part, I can say 90% of them abuse their authority,
Right.
and they be out here pulling over our mothers, sisters, and daughters, and taking their telephone number, or they gonna take them to jail. A whole lot of dirty stuff, man. We just seeing it
Right.
for what it is now.
Right.
We just seeing it for what it is now, man. And I don't know if those accusations true, but I knew it was either over some street money or a female, man. I knew it. I knew it, man. The way they did the boy, I knew it was over some street money or a woman, man. Like and everything coming out, it's the man X, and one of the police officers X. Like it ain't no coincidence, man. And that's why that boy he was trying to. I couldn't understand why, not to call that man boy, man. R.I.P. to Tyree, man. But listen, I couldn't understand why he was running away from him the way he was, bro. Instead of just saying, "Hold on, like what's going on?" Like he was trying to run away from these dudes, man. And they just caught up with him, man, a couple feet away from his mom's house, man, and put
Right,
him in
right,
the
right.
dirt, bro.
But the thing, Juice, the way he ran away, it wasn't a runaway because I know I'm finna get away from the law. It was a
Yeah,
runaway like I need to get to somebody that can see me so I can be safe and
yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
get to a
can
safe
actually see
space.
what's going
yeah. That's
on.
the way.
Yeah, get to a
That's the way
safe
I feel
space.
about it. He was calling this. He was trying to get somebody in the house attention,
Right.
man,
Hey,
bro.
look, hold on. Let me interject real quick, bro, because we already known, you know, for we always known for our live reactions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna have to put it on y'all mind one time. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't think people out there really understand. Man, let's get the business clear, bro. Y'all on Wild Wild Wednesday. I need y'all to drop some W's in the chat. See, one thing about it, man, this a gun channel itself, but when we do Wild Wild Wednesday live stream show, man, this is where we talk about real topics, real issues that affect our community. We ain't
Yeah.
got no kid gloves on, and ain't no punches being held, man. And we gonna stick to the topic at hand. I say they thugs that's posing as police because it ain't no way in the hell, man. You supposed to protect and serve, and you running around here putting hands and feet on your own brother like
You
that,
you
man.
you
That,
absolutely right,
that's out of
Deshaun.
line. That's out of line, bro.
You
And
you
you know
absolutely
it's
right, Deshaun. The name of that squad is called the Scorpions.
The
yeah.
Scorpion. It
You
sound like some
absolutely right.
gang shit. It sound like some Spanish Cobras or something like some old school Chicago gang bang and shit, bro. That's what it sound like to me, bro. When I heard the name of the squad, I'm like, man, these niggas sound like some gang bangers. Straight up,
Yeah,
bro.
that was a book back in the day called The Scorpions about a gang, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
bro.
But look, this video, man, I'm about to get to play. Y'all gotta forgive me tonight. You know, we got real bad weather out here, so my computer lagging, man. We doing bad in Dallas right now, man. But I'm gonna try to give y'all this clip real quick so y'all can see what's going on, cause it's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all bear with me. Y'all talk. Yeah, Juice, hold them down
Yeah,
while
man. But
get this clip.
yeah, why Gershon trying to load it up, man. Y'all remember to like, share, do all that, man. Look, you know, we did some average Joes. And
And if
that's
you're
the way we
new,
like to kick
please
it, bro.
push that subscribe button.
Yeah. Here we go. Wild Wednesday. It seemed like he got it queued up. You got it queued up? Nah, he on the back. Okay. Yeah, man.
And before he get it queued up, let's start the topic off with the background of Tyre Nichols. Let's start it off with the background of Tyre Nichols, where he come from. You know, a black motorist fatally shot, beaten, and killed at the traffic stop in Memphis, and he attempted to run safely, but was tossed to his side and battered and beaten more, which he was admitted in the hospital critical, where he died 3 days later.
Man,
that's the topic of tonight. That's what we
talking about suffering,
hey,
bro.
I
3
got
days.
you right here, man. Y'all ready to rock, man? Look, if you got kids in the room, I advise you to get them out. If you don't like seeing graphic stuff, you might want to step out for a second or whatever. But look,
my daughter.
And if we got, and I never know who in the live, man. If y'all know this young man or you related to him or you know of him, I apologize. I'm not here to, you know, embarrass the family or anything, but I just want to shed light on the situation because this was a wrong act, man. And this really tie in with the gun community because while we sit around as 2A advocates, we got politicians that steadily trying to impose laws on us to take our rights. But yet we don't even have cops in certain places where we can run to protect us, man. And one thing about it,
prime example.
You know, if we got law enforcement in here, this is no disrespect to you, but if you mad, obviously if the shoe fit weird, I ain't taking nothing back, bro. You know, I'm not saying that every police is bad. I'm not saying all law enforcement is bad. You know, y'all supposed to protect and serve, so this is not a jab at the whole law enforcement. Let me get that clear from the door. You know, this is not a reflection of all law enforcement.
But it is pertaining to the ones who is pertaining to.
Right. And if you out here doing that and you using misconduct on your job, hey man, keep your personal business at home.
I got a vendetta against all of them, bro, because they it's straight gangbang and shit. No, let's keep it a buck. Because
I mean, not
they ain't
all
no go
of them,
against.
Though, it's not all
hear me
of
out.
them.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It ain't all of them, but it's 98% of them, bro. They honor the boo, they honor the badge, bro, and they gonna bag the badge. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. They on Silence and Secrecy Act. They overlook stuff. Like man, a whole lot of times they ain't even reporting what they said. It's like them dudes, they could have intervened, but they didn't intervene, man. In fact, Buddy jumped out with Mace, and he probably didn't even know what was going on.
And that's true, and that's true, G. And that's true, G. But in all defense, we can't say that every policeman out here is wrong. You know what I mean? Because you got to look at it like this, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why I say this. You got to put yourself in some of these police officers' shoes before I play this video. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's hard. You know how hard it is, bro. You know, when they say a thin blue line, you know how hard it is, bro, to be one person that upholds justice. And you became a police officer because in your heart and in your mind, you thought that you was doing something right and you was going to uphold the law. But when you get within this organization, you stick out like a sore thumb and your colleagues don't trust you, bro. You might end up killed. You know how many police officers probably see stuff that want to say something, but they scared because they don't even know if they take it to the higher ups, they could be corrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So we
can't
say.
Don't even know if they got support or bag on that.
I got you. So, hey, but guess what, y'all? I don't feel bad for them because just like I decided to be an electrician and drive trucks, them dudes decided to be police officers, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck tonight, bro. I can't, bro. How long we gonna go through it? How long we gonna go through it, Gershon?
Hey,
How
well,
long we
look,
gonna go
hey,
through it,
look,
bro?
hey, look. Before we had a righteous rant of the moment, bro, let's drop this link, man. Let's drop this video. Let me play this video real quick, man. Let me get this out the way. This is KTVU, Fox 2, San Francisco News, man. We do not own the property to this video. We do not own the rights to this video, but we are using it under the Fair Use Act. So we using it for criticism and critique. So, man, y'all watch this video, and we're going to come back in a moment and react to it.
Wild Wild Wednesday, yeah.
Appalling. Tell us more about
My
what
fault,
it shows.
man. This shit
Yeah,
pissing
certainly
me off,
appalling,
bro.
shocking. There are lots of words that you can use to describe this. That is exactly what we heard from Tyre Nichols' family and from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation in anticipation of this video being released. And as expected, the video shows the brutal encounter as 5 Memphis police officers were trying to take Tyre Nichols into custody. And we want to warn viewers that the video is graphic. Now, the video that we are showing you first is a video at the second scene. This is after Nichols was initially pulled over. And in that video, you can see he was already on the ground after he was pulled over at that other location. The officers in the video repeatedly punch and kick Nichols over and over again in the video. At one point, you can see they stand him up, they hold his hands behind his back and begin punching and hitting him and wrestle him down to the ground again. At various points in time in the video, they also kick him. Now, body-worn camera of the same incident, we're able to actually hear what the officers are saying in that very scene that you are watching right there. Those officers repeatedly order Nichols to, quote, give them their hands. They pepper spray him, punch him and kick him over and over again, wrestling his hands behind his back. Now, in an earlier video, we saw police initially pull over Nichols. You can see in body cam video on that. We're reviewing that video right now where they pull Nichols over, and within seconds, they draw firearms and begin shouting at him to get out of his car and lie on the ground. At that initial scene, numerous officers wrestle him to the ground. At one point, Nichols says to the officers, "I am on the ground, and man, you guys are doing a lot." The officers then threaten to tase him, and at some point, Nichols breaks free and runs away from those 5 officers. One of the officers at that initial scene fires his taser at him. It's unclear if he strikes Nichols, who has broken away. The officers' demeanor change as they radio for backup and then discuss amongst themselves how Nichols got away. All of that, again, happening on the first 2 minutes of that body cam video. Now, we did hear from Nichols' mother earlier, who had asked for peace. As people see this video, she says that she knows it's going to be difficult to watch and that she did not watch it herself, but she is asking for justice for her son as people review this video for the first time.
And I want to say to the 5 police officers that murdered my son, you also disgraced your own families when you did this. But you know what? I'm going to pray for you and your families.
And again, to give you a little context here, again, this all started January 7th when police pulled Nichols over on suspicion of reckless driving at around 8:30 in the evening. The police initially said that Nichols ran from that scene and he was injured as officers arrested him. He was taken to a Memphis area hospital after he complained about, quote, shortness of breath. 3 days later, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said that Nichols had died by last Sunday.
Now, I just want to stop for a second. Look at how stupid they look.
Look dumb as hell, bro.
Like, bro, every last one of them, all 5 of them look stupid, bro. I just want to stop. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a minute, and I want everybody to look at how dumb these jackasses look, bro.
But the craziest thing about it, the one that sent the picture to his baby mama.
They'll let you know that, man.
What Nichols is what once worked at is the first picture.
It's Demetrius Haley, right?
That's the first one.
He was the reason why this why all of this happened right now.
Yeah.
This guy.
Him. He was the reason why all this happened. The moment that boy seen that police officer right there, he knew them folks came to kill him.
Man, bro. Yeah.
He knew. The moment he saw that boy, the moment he saw that girl baby daddy, which is that first police officer at the top left, he knew what time it was.
Man, bro, I'm trying to figure out. I know everything go unravel. I'm trying to figure out what happened, man. Did they have an altercation? Did
What
dude
happened
take the
is that
phone from the baby mama? What happened? Like,
Tyree was smacking old boy baby mama, the first police officer up there. He was
okay,
smacking her baby mama, and the police and that police officer didn't like that boy. And the first chance he get, he probably told, "I'm gonna kill you the first chance I get." So
probably told him flat out.
when Tyree saw who had pulled him over, he knew what time it was. That's the reason why it went from him just laying down to the ground and full on resisting. He went full on resisting like he was running for his life. If he was
And,
gonna run for his life, he would have did it initially.
and looking at the video, the Demetrius Haley dude was the one who was doing the swing, and then the dude next to him was the
Yep.
one that had the baton.
Yep.
Exactly.
They're
Yep.
cowards, bro. They some lames, bro.
Man,
So,
And
when he was being held up, and somebody was standing in front of him, sucker punching him,
yeah.
that was Demetrius Haley.
So
yep.
anybody in their right mind. Just let me say this, ATL. Anybody in their right mind, any man, if my buddy, like, say anybody came and me say, "Hey man, look, man, dude messing with my baby mama, woo up the whim, this, that, and the third, and man, you gonna help me get him," like, because you know this was a conspiracy.
Man, I
Like,
hell no, bro. We not finna go out like that, bro. What are you talking about?
Hey,
That's
Juice, I need you to
next
clear
line.
that banner off the screen for.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's my
Yeah,
next
bro.
line to my partner. No, man, bro, no, bro. We not finna go out like that, bro. No, bro. Crazy, like, man.
You said clip what off the screen, big dog? You talking about the one with dude?
It's a property of ABC News, 7 News, or something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, man, but yeah, bro, I like, man, Joe, and for dude to drag, even though they involved themselves, man, he and drag 7, 8 more people in this, man,
His
over
personal business.
one woman, bro. Over
And she
one
gone
woman,
already,
like,
bro. She gone already,
man,
bro.
man, she out here already, bro.
But then when you look at the whole situation at one as a whole, you got to think about the people that was involved. It was
Yep.
Hold
also a
on.
couple-
Hey,
it
listen.
was
Order
also
in the
a couple-
court, man. Y'all hold on. Let me say this.
What you got?
Because we doing a lot of talking right now. But do y'all have facts that this is over a female, though? Because we don't
Man,
want to
bro.
put no misinformation out there. I hear what y'all saying. All this is new for me. But is there any facts that this was over
She
a
said
female?
it. She came out,
She
man,
came
and
out
said
and
it.
said it. She came out and said she received a picture from that officer, and then they went into hurry up and hush mode, and they done probably subpoena her and suppressed her ass. But yeah, she done hurry up. She said it. She came out and said it.
I'm saying, but did she confirm that she was in a relationship or being involved with the young man who deceased though?
Well,
Yes,
they didn't say
did.
that they didn't say that in sexual, but they did say that they worked together at the same place and all that other shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that would probably bring somebody to the conclusion that, hey, look, that's what they beefing over. So let's just be clear with that part. They didn't
Yeah,
say
because
anything
I just
sexual, but
right
yeah.
here. I mean, because we covering the story, and I know this a hurtful topic to the family. I don't want to add any information that may or may not be correct because I haven't got those facts. So I'm just trying to make sure y'all can confirm that this is what happened. You know what
So
I'm
the
saying?
information that's out there is Tyree and the officer baby mama worked together at Amazon, and they, you know what I'm saying, and they knew each other. That's the information that is out there. It's also out there that the officer sent his baby mama a picture of Tyree after he beat him to death.
Dang, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Why, Gershon, why he send the pic to him, bro?
So
why he send the pic to her?
You feel what I'm saying? So that's the conclusion that I came to. But those are the facts that are out there, though.
Philly Slow said it was FedEx. It wasn't Amazon. It was FedEx.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was FedEx. It was FedEx. Sorry, I got that wrong.
Yeah, it was some work husband stuff, man. I got a feeling, man. Even though we don't got all the facts, this some speculation. She probably was talking to dude, or he might have just been. Who knows if he was smacking her or not? He probably was just getting to know her, man. Who knows? And dude, you know how to man. I ain't even no say you know how the police
Hey,
side. You know how
man,
some
I know
dudes
how the
is,
police is, boy.
man. They go
I know,
private eye. He get all her text messages probably coming to his iPhone and everything, bro. Let's keep it a
man.
buck, bro.
Yeah, you know it, bro. And look here, man. I done dated a chick who ex was the police, bro. And you know what I'm saying, dude was kind of he was kind of one of them ones, and somebody had to get in here and like, hey, it had to tell him, hey, man, praying not one of them guys, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
Yeah.
Jules, hold on, not to cut you off. Hold on. Let me get that right quick, Preen. Hey, Jules, I need you to clear that off because my computer lagging over here. I need you to clear that KTV Fox off.
I
Okay.
won't say it on my
Let me
cloud.
get
Hey, but look, also, Lou, one of y'all, cause see, I'm gonna do this for Steve, cause Steve like when I break them scripts out.
Right
Uh,
now.
thanks, see,
Juice,
man.
why
I
you
don't know
doing
suckers.
that? Juice, why you
okay.
Thanks,
doing
man.
that? I need you to get your phone. I want to show y'all something, bro. And to the people out here in YouTube, if y'all don't want to hear this, you just gonna have to hear it. It is what it is. Cause now
Hey,
you getting to know Gershon. So
hey,
whether you like it or not, I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna show y'all what's going on with our people. Juice, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 54. I'm gonna show y'all something so
hey,
cold right
hey,
quick.
real quick, Gershon. I want to say this, man. I'm tired of them passing us the script to say when we get in front of the cameras about you don't let no be no violence and let's be peaceful. Man, oh man, look, with all due respect to that man, mama and his family, man, it'd be the same script every time because they know how we really feel on the inside. Like they know we gonna tear some shit up. Like I'm tired of that script getting passed to us. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of us trying to take the peaceful route every time this happens to us. I'm tired of that.
Man, you know what that was? Honestly, they probably begged that lady, man. They got
You know they
all in
did.
front of this. They got all in front of it. I've never seen it happen this fast. Officers get charged even before they release the video. It was
Man, you
that
know they
egregious.
did.
They man, bro, they begged that lady like they gonna burn down the city. It's too many guns down there.
Hey,
It's too
look,
much going
sticking.
on down there.
Hey, look, sticking to the topic, bro. You got that script for me, cause I
You
gotta
said
get
28 and what?
Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Now I'm gonna show y'all what's so cold because I'm gonna show you how the Bible be prophesizing what be going on to our people, bro.
Okay. You ready?
I need all three of y'all boys to take y'all hat off real quick when I bring this out, just out of respect. Y'all please, the three of y'all pull that hat off. I gotta get this though, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something we dealing with in our community, bro. That apply to us. How the Bible be so cold. How it relate to everything we going through, bro. Juice. That's KJV.
Yeah, I got the KJ. I mean, well, I got the
I
NLT, but I got the
nah
KJV too.
get that. Get the KJV.
Okay, I got it.
All right, now these ain't my words. I'm gonna let Juice read it, and I'm gonna break it down. Read that what you got, bro.
All right. That a man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother and
Now
toward
hold
his
on.
wife.
It say now hold on. It say what?
He said, hold on. He said, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother and
Now,
towards his
right
wife.
there. Now stop right there. Now stop right there. It say the man that is tender and delicate among you, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Hmm.
With us, bro, as a people, it is a well-known fact, man. And this is a well-known fact that us as people of color, bro, we get so damn emotional when we
Hmm.
dealing with each other. We don't
Man,
know how to have rapport with each other. We don't know how to be civil with one another. All we know to do is lay violence on one another.
Yeah.
Every time you got somebody speaking to one another in our community, it gotta be calling each other out our name. It gotta be some form of disrespect. And the crazy thing is, bro, we go to the utmost level of disrespect when we dealing with each other, and we do things to each other that we won't do to other races. You know what I mean? We take our frustrations out on each other when we dealing with our lady at home. We take frustration out on each other when we dealing with our job, because deep down inside, we got misplaced anger issues, bro. So when
But
it come to you, I see you as a nigga. I don't see you as a black man, as my brother, and embrace you like my brother and learn how to speak to you as my brother. If you go back, bro, before when you go back to Jim Crow era and civil rights time, we had, I'm not saying that it wasn't violence amongst the black community in those times, but man, we had to be so damn tight, bro. We had to be like draws on a fat man's ass in them times, because we was all we had, bro. We was getting lynched. We was getting all type of things done to us. We didn't have no time to be at war with each other like we are now, bro. We'll sit up there and shoot each other house up with no regards for our mothers, daughters, fathers, whoever. Anybody can get it. That's how we living now, bro. So read that again, Juice.
It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother, bro. That's Deuteronomy 28 and 54. That is exactly what's going on, man. You got a multiple group of black police officers who supposed to be protecting and serving, bro, that snatched their brother out of a car, man, and did that man like, bro, you don't do a mangy, rabies dog in the street like that, man.
Yeah.
Just
And the
being
man was a
real, bro.
lamb. And he was a lamb, bro. Like, whole time
They
he
take
was
him
a
like a pig,
decent
bro.
guy. He was a good guy. He wasn't no gangbanger. He wasn't no dope dealer. He actually was a pretty decent dude.
But you got to look at Demetrius Haley and the old Desmond Mills. This wasn't the first time that they used force, and that only thing. This time it was caught on camera. They got two other instances that they committed. Demetrius committed his in 2020, August of 2020. He put his hands on a woman, and he didn't even report that. And just like Mills, same situation, different scenario. I mean, a different occasion, but same scenario. Used force on a woman. Neither one of them reported the incident. That when an officer used a force, they got a form that they got to fill out called it's called response to resistance. They got to fill out that form whenever they use force. Both of them, in both cases, in different scenarios, in different occasions, grab women forcefully, and one got a verbal reprimand.
filled it out. Wow.
One got a written reprimand.
And you know what's more crazy about the situation, bro? I want everybody that's a person of color. This is what I want y'all to do, man. Keep that same energy, bro. When it happened within our own over George Floyd's situation, and my condolences go out to George Floyd and his family. But at the same time, man, violence should be even more grotesque or even more frustrating when it's coming from your own people, man.
It is, bro.
I need that same energy across the board, man. I need people to look at this in the same manner. Don't just dismiss this off like, oh, they just now all of a sudden they cops. No, them ain't cops. Them niggas. Man. Them is thugs. Them heathens, man. Those are not cops, bro, because if they were cops, they would have handled that in a totally different manner. That's why if you look at the thumbnail, bro, I got San Andreas, the GTA sign incorporated into the thumbnail because they hopped out on that man like they in a GTA video game, bro.
They really did, bro.
Hey, Gershon, they was so brazen. And I think all these dudes got the little recorders, right? They all got the recorders. Everybody know, man, we living in this 4K era where everything we do is under surveillance. And he still jumped out 8-9 deep and beat the brakes off Tyree, bro. Rest in peace, man. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to disrespect that man. or his family, man. But it was just so brazen, like they do it all the time. That's the way I get. That's what I got out of it. They
That's the
do it
vibe I
all the
got too.
time.
That's the vibe I got too. Like they chased that man. Like they chased that man. Like they listen, man. When I was a child, bro, I was about 9. My family from Middle Georgia, they got a whole lot of land. They got pigs and shit like that. And one of the pigs got out, and the kids was out that night playing because all the grown folk was gone. You know what I'm saying? And bro, we chased this hog, bro. We chased this hog for like hours, bro, trying to catch him. He'll hide. We'll figure out where he was in the field, and we chased him, bro. We threw sticks at him, rocks at him, trying to find out where man to flush him out. And we chased him, bro. And we chased him. So we chased him all night, and we laughed and we had fun like them niggas did on that camera. And then we went to sleep, and we woke up in the morning. The fucking pig died at the front door. And my uncle got up and they made us drag that pig off into the middle of the woods by hand. You get what I'm saying? Because of what we did. Like, man, like, bro, they ought to make them folk carry that man body around the city, bro.
Yeah, for real. On some
Man.
shame.
Another thing, look, man, that was about a roughly 39-minute encounter.
Boy, that shit was horrible, bro.
That man
Yeah,
he went 20 minutes before they even got him any kind of aid rendered to him, man. 20 minutes. They sitting up on the sideline laughing. My knee messed up, man. I reopened my knee. All this other stuff. Why this man was laughing against that car dying, man.
This is what I want to know, bro. This is what I want to know. Public service announcement. How many more times are we going to have to be on camera crying? And because it could be me next. You know what I'm saying? How many times, bro, are we going to have to be on camera crying as grown men begging for our life, bro? Do you know how shameful and how embarrassing that is to beg for your life? Bro, it's one clip in that video where they were attacking that man. The guy who's not being charged, the Caucasian guy, white boy, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know
You
why.
know, he Preston Hempfield is one point where, if I'm not mistaken, he tased one of the other officers trying to tase Tyree. I mean, he pepper sprayed one of the other officers trying to pepper spray Tyree. And the officer who got pepper sprayed, he regrouped, got himself together. And after that, the man took his baton out, walked over to Tyree and said, I'm finna beat the F out of you. And
After being pepper sprayed?
Yeah, what he got mad, bro. The guy Preston Hempfield, it's a video out there with it. When you see them, he made a mistake. He was trying to pepper spray Tyree. He made a mistake and pepper sprayed his coworker. You know, and when he pepper sprayed the guy went behind the car, got himself together, wiped his eyes, and after he wiped his eyes, he took out the baton, walked back over to Tyree and was like, I'm finna beat the F out of you. And he went to beating the man with the baton. You so angry and so mad at this man for what, bro?
Man.
For what?
Because he didn't lay down and get sprayed.
Out, bro.
Hey, bro,
Well,
I'm just gonna say this, y'all. Hear me out, man. So think about all these other police encounters with dudes actually then upstrap and bust at the police. Think about how many of those encounters was this dude was just defending his life against them, man, because it was some stuff like this going on. But the media spin it a different way as shots fired against police, or something like that. Y'all get what I'm throwing?
Yes. Hey, question. I got a real quick question. So, hey, look, when y'all see shit like that going on, like if y'all had a scene that going on, do y'all get involved, bro? Do y'all let them beat that man like that?
Nah,
That's what I want to know. And like black man to black man, do y'all let them beat that man like that?
Nah.
I mean, you got to look at it, bro. When Pac was living, he shot, I want to say, 2 off-duty police.
Officers here in Atlanta.
Two officers for the same type of situation. And, I got to be careful with what I say, man, because we on YouTube. I mean, I'm going to speak my mind, but I don't want YouTube or somebody to misconstrue what we saying and try to flag the video, because we having real talk, bro. And there's going to be a lot of people that's going to watch this video that's not gonna say nothing, and it is. But I gotta say,
do you stop that kind of violence? Do you stop that?
Well, this is the thing.
Bro. This is the
thing. I want to say yes, you do stop the violence, but see, these are things that we need to learn how to do in our community. We
Yeah.
need to learn how to effectively stop that type of violence without putting ourselves in harm too. I think the better question is, how do you effectively stop it without putting yourself at risk of getting yourself killed? Because then it's gonna be two dead black people on the ground.
But
You know it's
Instead
gonna
of
be
just, you know what I
retaliation.
mean? How do you do that? Do you
I got
live
raised by
record it? Do
I
you
got raised
call
by a
for more
father.
backup?
I got raised by a father, and their generation, they actually followed the police around with shotguns and made sure that the police was policing. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I got raised by that kind of generation, so I'm unafraid of approaching the police and be like, "Hey, man, cut that shit out." You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everybody ain't cut with that kind of claw. But we do need to start policing our own neighborhoods. It don't matter if you got a badge or not.
First and
Man.
foremost, man, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this.
Hey, shout out to my auntie getting fit with Krista. She say, "Where the EMTs at, man? What up, auntie? I see you."
Facts.
Man, what's
let
up,
me say this
Auntie?
real quick.
Man, bro, it's sick, man.
Before we can just even stand up against the blue gang or whatever you want to call it.
That's
Number
exactly
one
what they is.
thing we got to do is with ourselves. We got to stop hating and envying each other first and foremost. Man.
Yeah.
So when we stop hating each other, then we can see clearly the hate that's being brought towards us. But long we fighting each other, killing each other, we blind to the fact. That's why they not outraged, because they just looking at the police. No, these was 5 black individuals that
They came
murdered
from the
another
same
black
culture.
individual.
Yep, came from the same culture.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
it kind of make you feel like they didn't take the job to serve and protect. They looked at it as a do whatever I please freak, bro. That's just the
Yeah.
way I'm feeling, man. A lot of
Yeah, me too.
dudes don't be taking these jobs to be on those Superman and protect the community. They be taking these jobs for the benefits and,
So they
and,
don't get
and
caught
to
with
get
their
away
own
with
weed.
what they want to get away with, bro.
Yep. So they don't get caught with their own weed or get caught with their own trouble.
But this
Man,
is the
we
thing, though. This is the thing. Like Deuteronomy 28 and 54 said, man, the man that is tender and delicate among you, bro. When you have weak ass men among you,
Yes, Lord. Boy.
and nobody, I'm weak ass men, bro. Who
Boy, say
nobody
that again, boy.
when no weak ass men, bro.
Yeah.
That's
they
what it
run
come down to.
around
Weak
unchecked.
ass men.
Yes, sir.
And they run them unchecked, bro.
I'm gonna say
And
this.
bottom line,
I'm gonna say this, bro. All these motherfuckers running around. I'm an OG. I'm a real nigga. Instead of carrying a title as a man, walking as a man, defining themselves as a man, their character as a man. Everybody want to be on this old hoorah shit. That shit old.
yeah.
It's time for us to stand back up as black men.
And be real men. And be real men.
And structure our community, man.
Well,
Yes,
this
sir.
is the thing,
Yes, sir.
though. We all understand that we got to stand up as a man, but where does that even start? Because you could take 10 men right now, bro. I guarantee you. You could ask every man in the chat right now, just throw the question out there. What does it mean to be a man? You're going to get so many different answers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Until you have a consensus as of what it takes to be a man and what it means to be a brother and embrace your brother as a man,
Yes.
we ain't gonna never have no.
Now that's
No,
a
you right.
mouthful. That's word, bro.
And you know what's wild? And you know
To
what's
be what
wild?
another person view as being a man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's wild though? You know what's wild, bro? As you speak, as you started speaking, I realized something, bro. Like I realized, like when you start talking about stand up men, bro. I just met y'all, like, maybe like a year or so ago, bro. And there's no doubt in my mind, bro. Anything popped out, bro, I lay my life down for y'all because of the quality of man that y'all are. But as I step back away from this two-way community, bro, and I start thinking about like real stand-up guys, bro, the only people I know is y'all. Like if I had to sit down and run down a list of people, it would come from this two-way community, bro. And for me, that means something, bro. So I personally feel like we as us right here got to figure out something, bro. We got to figure out something for our culture, bro. Because as I step back, bro, I don't know no stand-up. I don't know too many stand-up guys, bro. I'm the only straight walking man in my culture in my area, bro.
Man, that's deep. Bro.
Hey, look, cause watch this, peep the game, bro. Look at what we up against. You got a group of people trying to take your rights from you every time you turn around. It's another firearm right getting invoked on you. They taking your firearms. Man, everything is just so out of control and everything is so out of whack right now, bro. If firearms were meant to be able to protect you from a tyrannical government, but you have government trying to take your firearm, and then you got a group of people that say, I don't like firearms, there's no need for them. But if you a man and can go out on the street and get your damn head bashed in by somebody that's supposed to be a police, hello, what are we doing here, people? What the hell are we doing? Like, what's going on? Somebody answer me that. Let me say this one more time. If we got firearm rights being invoked on us constantly, where they trying to take our rights every time you turn around, then you got another group of people who say that we don't need guns and that guns are a problem in America. I'm talking about citizens now when I say this. You have everyday citizens walking around who are naive as hell to why people choose to carry firearms, and they don't want to understand why we need a firearm. And if we got all this going on and there's a man, you can walk outside and get your damn head bashed in by the police. Why? What are we doing? What are we doing, man?
But man, you just a side pivot off of that, man. You know why all of this gun control shit coming about, man. I asked the question. I'm gonna slide out of here after this, but I had asked the question and I made a statement and I said the moment, and this is very endear to me, man. The moment we motivate these young boys to stop pointing these guns at each other and point them in a different direction, America is going to have a problem.
Yeah, well, and that's what they're afraid of. They always been afraid of that.
And they trying to get in front of it. That's what they trying to get in front of now, man. Hey, I love y'all, bro. Let me get back in these.
Hey, love ATL, man. I'm gonna touch you in with you.
Appreciate that, man.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this, man.
Appreciate that, Billy. Shout out to Billy. I appreciate that acknowledgement, bro.
For some folks to do generations and generations of people who are like me, us, like this, and then it's like in the back of their mind they feel like, man, when they gonna wake up, when they gonna do something about what we did to them.
They know it.
They know it, man, bro, like it'd be only fair, right?
It's coming. I love y'all, man. Y'all take care of each other, man. Hey, look, man, Wild Wednesday, man. Keep it Wild Wednesday, bro. Like, this is what we need, man.
Yeah. Appreciate that, bro. And to piggyback off what Priyan said, man, if this is what y'all need, bro, and y'all like watching Wild Wednesday, and y'all just enjoy the channel in itself, bro, and what I do, man, we got like 30-some people in here watching. If everybody at least told one person they know about the channel, about the show, that's another 30-some people we got added to the channel, man. I need y'all to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because a lot of times, bro, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like my platform is not getting the push that it need. I feel like I'm not getting the views I need, and I'm talking about real shit. Why some people can run around here on YouTube, and I ain't talking about just in the 2A community. I'm talking about all industries. You got people talking about all type of kind of shit, spinning plates on straws. You know what I'm saying? And they get 100,000 views and 100,000 likes, and I'm sitting over here pouring my goddamn heart out, singing like Keith Sweat, trying to, you know what I'm saying, working for y'all every Wednesday night, and I'm trying to scratch for 30-some people to come in and support the channel. Do y'all do people not like to hear real aggressive chatter conversation? What's going on, man?
It's not about the people that likes it. It's the algorithm that pushes it out.
That's that, and you know how I beat that algorithm. You know how I beat that algorithm. I need y'all who rocking with the channel to push the channel. I ain't worried about the algorithm no more. That shit gonna be what it's gonna be, man. Cause I'm here to stay, bro. I'm here to stay. I'm trying to follow these guidelines and policies the best I can on YouTube, but at the same time, I'm gonna keep pushing my message. I ain't finna stop who I am for nobody. I ain't gonna compromise my integrity, and I stand on the issues that's going on with my people. And right now, we talking about this situation that's a travesty, man, and this need to be addressed. You know what I mean? This all ties into the 2A community. If you got people taking your gun rights and we can't turn to the police because they gonna beat your damn head in as a man, what do we do? Where we go from here? So you really buying all these guns for nothing. You know, you go out here buy all these AR pistols, and now you got to take your brace off or either tear your gun up or go to the ATF and put them in your business and tell them what you got. Man, this shit all out of whack. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, somebody getting their damn head beat in by the laws.
Man,
We up against a lot, man. We up against a lot.
man, bro, I feel so bad. Young man, family, and his mother, man, that had the courage to get up there and say what she said, man. Even though her heart and her mind probably was saying something else, man. She didn't have to, but she chose to confess that with her tongue. Like, please don't tear up the city. I'm gonna pray for this family and these guys. Like, I don't even know if I'd be able to have the courage to do what she did, man.
I mean, but you got to think about this too, Juice. She was a God-fearing woman before she was asked to do so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing. And see, that's the thing, bro. That right there in itself, that's still biblical. Because you got to have, even though these men did something heinous, we still have to have a level of compassion because they still are our brothers. Now, they wrong as hell, but they got demons on them that they dealing with to make them do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, we don't know what these guys individually. That's why, bro, side note. That's why I like movies, bro, that have, like, you ever seen a movie that got multiple characters, but it go into like how Power, y'all seen Power, right? Y'all know how, like, when you watching Power, it damn near go into everybody's own individual story in some kind of way. Right. Like, the whole time you watching Ghost and Tommy, but at some point it might go into Tasha's story. Or it might go into Tyreek's story, or it might go into Tommy's personal story to make you understand why that person is the way they is. Man, I guarantee you, if you take an individual moment to go through all them brothers' story, man, it's gonna be some shit there to make you be like, okay, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
There. I can agree with that.
It's something disturbing there because if you think about it, bro, how can 5 or 6 people be standing around one man, bro? Imagine all of us on this panel being those individual men. Every last one of us was one of them. How the hell can all of us be standing around this man, beating the hell out of him, and not one of us say, hey, man, this wrong, bro?
I mean, but if you ask that question, we go through that every day on our normal life because we are, me, you, and William, we work together. We go through the same thing every day. It's people that don't know how to judge and scale the power of the abuse of power.
Right.
Yeah.
For us to have an officer, this our brother, this our people. How can you look at another man the same skin color as you and feel that there's no harm done after you done saw this man head bust open to the white meat and he's screaming mama and he bleeding to death?
Yeah.
What kind of
That's that gang mentality.
It's that game mentality, like Ghetto just said.
That's it. And I've been on both sides of it as a younger man. I've been on both sides of it, and I know ain't nobody try to incriminate themselves, but I've been on both sides of it. You know what I mean? Beat the hell out of somebody as a group, and then on the other end of it, I done had my ass whooped by a whole group. But that was as a younger man. There was no maturity there. There was a let's burn the fucking world mentality that I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
But at these dudes' ages, there is no hope for them. I hope they getting fucked in the ass right now. I hope they all turn into cuckoos right the fuck now. Excuse my language, Gershon, my bad, but man.
No, I need to interrupt you though. Shout out. Shout out to all the cuckoos out there.
Get your ass.
Ghetto, let me reply to you, bro. You're 100% right. When we younger, we all looking for the ego and that reputation. So yeah, we do some crazy things as younger people. But once you're old enough and hit a certain age limit, you should mature enough to know and have enough sympathy to know, hey man, I'm out of line for what I'm doing right here at this moment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? When you 15 and 16, you searching for the reputation. You ain't your mind is not even able to comprehend the magnitude of damage that you're doing at that time. You don't even know the
Yeah.
damage you're doing to yourself
Hey,
at that
Willie
time.
Big, think
What's
about
up,
this
bro?
though. Think about this right here. I got 5 guys. None of us weigh under 150 pounds. We finna beat this motherfucker till he can't walk no more. We finna make sure he can't stand up. We finna make sure he scream for his mama. And if he move like he want to reach for a gun, we gonna shoot him to death.
Right. He kept his hands up
They
the
did
whole
this with their
time, bro.
hands, bro. They did it with their
Yeah.
hands and they
Yeah.
mental. They mentality and they
It's like,
mental
man,
brought this man to his death, my guy.
I'm gonna go back to
Yeah.
what Gershon just said. He said
There's no
everybody.
excuse for that.
Let's revisit what Gershon just said. He said, man, if we analyze all these dudes and break them down and see the stuff that they went through or some of the stuff they went through, we'll see what happened, man. But hey, Gershon, just don't say this. We all been through stuff, man, living in these ghettos
Exactly.
and around these people we've been around, man. I just seen some of the most heinous stuff in my life. And I still got
Juice.
compassion,
But
man.
Juice,
As a
listen to this.
38-year-old man,
Listen. I don't mean to cut you off, Juice, but listen to this. If we go with what Gershon said and what you speaking on what Gershon said, that means we all should be police officers.
man,
That
yeah.
means we all should have a badge and a gun. We all
No,
do.
no, 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 no. I don't want you to take out of. I don't want you to misconstrue what I'm saying, bro. No, what I'm saying is when you look. Okay, put it this way. When you commit a crime, right? If you dealing with problems, right? Or you
Right.
got something that you got a habit of doing, or you dealing with something. Some people choose to go to a psychologist or a therapist or whatever. When you sit down and talk to that therapist, they want to get to the root of why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, on the surface, on the top surface, the simple answer would be childish, like she said, gang mentality. Some people may say evil, hatred. But when you really dig at that person, bro, why is this person doing what they doing? Was this person in high school getting bullied by somebody? And
Yeah.
now that they have this power, they
But Gershon,
feel mighty and they abuse their
as a
authority.
man, I can't respect that because we all been through something in life. So for
Yeah.
someone to take one simple thing that they've been through to make them feel that it's okay to act out in a certain way, that's not okay. That means all of us should be killers. All of us should be molesters. All of us should be that. We've been through things to turn our mind to be something that we don't want to be. We strive
Now, I
to
will
fight
say this. You
daily to
true.
not be those persons.
That's true, bro. That's true. You absolutely right. I don't disagree with nothing you said. But I will say this. The point that you're not identifying. Yes, we've all been through something, but the difference is, have everybody been taught to deal with what they've been through? Because at the end of the day, everybody struggle with something. That's just like if you know how to deal properly
Who
with
taught you
your
how to deal with it?
bro. Luckily for me, I had men around me. Like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, it's time out of
Willie
it's time.
Big.
It's
Willie
time
Big.
out
Who
of
taught you how to deal with it, Willie Big?
Life taught me, bro.
Juice World.
Exactly. I
Juice
think God
World.
gives
Who
us
taught
a
you how to
natural.
deal with it, Juice?
Man, life, and I had men in my family too, bro. I had a
So
lot of
guess
men.
what? So guess
Everybody
what,
don't
Gershon?
have that,
So
bro.
guess what?
Everybody
That's not
don't.
good enough.
It may not be, bro, and it may not be. You absolutely right. That ain't good enough, bro. And you don't have to respect what some like this. The thing, we as people, we don't have to respect what somebody do that make us mad. You never have to respect something that you don't agree with. But the thing about it is, you do have to understand that everybody process stuff differently. That's why the world is the way it is, bro. If the world wasn't so, why you got so many damn black men in prison right now? Because they've never been taught how to deal with situations. You know how that's a big thing in our community where we have behavioral problems, bro. That go back to what Deuteronomy 28 and 54 said. The man that is tender and delicate among you. If you got tender ass men around you, that's something that you got to check at a young age, because we all know it's hard to break old habits. You got all these dudes around you doing shit that's not of a man, and ain't nobody checking it. Guess what? They go on doing the shit thinking it's right. It's like your child. If your child walking around the house study doing shit and you don't correct it, what they gonna do? My dad ain't never tell me it was wrong. My mom ain't never tell me it's wrong. So then they go to the school system doing it. Now they bad as hell at school, and they oblivious. But the teacher calling you, hey, do you know your child at school doing such and such? But you ain't checking it, bro. You gotta ask yourself, like, why do we do the things we do as people? Now, you absolutely right. It's not respectable. It's not right. It's not, I don't agree with it at all. But we do have to look at the bigger picture that these are grown ass men who are stuck at a certain mind frame in life, because not only is it egregious to do, it's not professional. It's not professional as a police. Like, regardless of what color it is.
As a human being, shit.
Hey, Gershon. Let me say this, man, because you know, we'll caught the beginning of it, man, with my son. My son got threatened at school, not at school, after school, over a female. We talk about 12 and 13 and 14-year-old boys. He got threatened over a female, and then one of the other little boys, his friend, jumped in it and said he was gonna take my son's life. This happened Thursday. And this situation with this cop, kind of like the same thing, right? I'm just like, so luckily my son had a man in his life, man, because I ain't no tell you what he said to me when I first initially got the call. I ain't even gonna put it out there on the internet, man, but it's a good thing that he got somebody like me in his life that can talk him down and talk some reason into him, and then we approach it in the way that we supposed to approach it, man, because he was ready to risk it all. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
At 13 years old, y'all. Like
because,
man, bro.
Let me say this while I'm thinking about it, because Will said something. You know, he said when Steve asked him, he said, "Who taught you?" Will said, "Life." This is the thing. Life is only going to teach you the consequence for your action.
Right.
Life is not going to teach you how to go about think, and the only way you can learn, and some people don't get that second chance, is what I'm trying to say, right? Let's say, and what I mean by that, to clarify, you kill somebody, right? You go kill somebody. Life, if the police catch you and it's time for you to come clean and confess what you did, I killed somebody, you may get 20 years, you may get 10 years, you may get life. At that point, life has taught you that the consequence for your action is this, or you could not go to jail and death could come back and meet you at your doorstep. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, how do you learn that that's wrong though? Do you know, like some people don't, and this is not even police. You have some citizens right now, bro. They don't even have to be black. They don't have to be white. They could be any color. But you got some people around the world seeing that same video that me and you seen of that man getting beat to death, and they don't see nothing wrong with that. Could you believe that?
So,
can you believe that? Would you believe that if I told you? There's somewhere around the world somebody seen that same video and they don't see nothing wrong with it. Would you believe
We
it?
know. Oh yeah,
So
we know.
your question, Krishan, was how do we know that that's wrong, right? Is that
Yeah, we all
not your question?
Right. How does the whole world know how do you know that that's wrong?
Now, with that question being asked, now it boils down to morals and respect.
there you go. Yeah, God
Yeah.
gave us a
Raising and
natural
teaching.
moral compass.
Raising and teaching. That's what I want to shoot up. I want to shout out to C man because he said one thing. A lot of these, and I want to say it for them cops too, because they probably in their mid-20s. They probably was raised by their mama and didn't have no man in the house with them.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know what
and
I'm
guess
saying?
what, Will?
And a woman cannot teach a man. So I got to
if they
shout this out to
did have a
Cops
man in the house, he was their stepdad and he beat them to fucking death to make them scared of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, it could have been something
So
like
once
that,
I have
or
this authority and this power to move however the fuck I want to move, I'm gonna move like that because of what I've been through and because of what my past have shown me.
yeah.
And
But I'm
then I
just so
want to
let me say
So now
this.
watch this. I
Let
can
me
flip it.
Gershon, before you say
Is
that,
it not a fair question or a
Man.
fair statement to
Yeah.
make? I'm gonna say a statement because it's more of a statement. Is it not a fair statement to say that America breeds violence? That America likes violence?
man, this country was made off violence.
That's almost precise.
It's like,
Founded off violence.
hey, that's what
Okay,
Malcolm X
okay.
said.
Okay, so with that being said, how can I know something is wrong when I'm in a world?
Is it
Yeah,
me
you
or
cut
he
off,
just keeps
Gershon.
cutting out?
Yeah,
Okay.
your microphone cut off. Yeah, we still can't hear you. Hey, we still can't hear you, Gershon. Hey, but
Yeah,
WB,
it's nice and peaceful now.
I'm
Shoot,
just gonna say
it's
that
nice being up here now. No.
that threatened my son, single mother, a woman raising 5 boys on her own, and had the nerve on Facebook complaining about it, even though she made these children. She basically, in my eyes, she was complaining about it. She was like, yeah, it's hard raising these on my own and blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And then when somebody made a comment, she went all the way in, Navy SEAL, bro. It was some of the most disrespectful that she could have said to a man.
Hey, can
But the
y'all hear
dude,
me now?
yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Finish
bro.
the statement. Finish
So
the
you
statement.
could tell how her sons being raised, bro. You could tell how her sons being raised, man. This looking at the comments and the stuff that this lady was posting, I'm like, man, bro, these dudes ain't got no chance, bro. But they got the right one with my son.
But Juice, you have to
Yeah,
understand this.
a
I don't
woman
mean to
have no
cut you
place
out.
trying to raise a
You
man.
have to understand this. 98.8% of the black households are being raised without a father figure, bro.
Yeah, it's some. Hey,
It's to the point where women. That's why women are driving diesels now. That's why women are doing things that men do because they don't have men present in their life.
hey, man.
They don't
I know
have
it take two to tangle, but it got to be some accountability on both ends. It seemed like, and we can have this discussion all night. It seemed like the men get attacked for whatever reason, man. But guess what, bro? We ain't the ones bringing the babies in the world. Let's keep it a buck. We ain't the ones having these kids, bro.
Hey,
what
but you
I'm
gotta.
trying to
But at
say
the
is,
same time,
as
though,
men,
bro.
we
But at
have
the
to
same
Right.
be
time, you
responsible and entitled to the decision that we made to give
Yeah,
birth or initiate into the process of having birth of a child. There's a lot of men that don't
I know.
take
I'm a
I
firm
accountability.
understand.
believer
I
They
of
lay it
understand what you're
down with
saying.
everyone.
though.
Hey, I understand what you're saying, though. But have you ever met a woman at the club and then you took her home and we just having fun at that point, man. Like a whole lot of time, and that's mutual combat.
yeah, though,
Take
G. But
somebody,
that's still
okay.
on
That's
both
a
of y'all, bro. Because at the
responsibility
end of the
on
day,
that man.
because at the
So if
end of
you
the
lay
Yeah,
down
that
day,
with
shit.
the
that woman,
man.
you are accountable for everything that happens after that.
Well, this is the
Yeah,
thing,
That's
though, bro.
bad.
This is the thing.
that shit sound good.
The man still carry the sperm, though, bro.
Yeah,
So
but
if you choose, and then 9 times out of 10, bro, like you said, I'm gonna use your example. I don't want to veer off course. If a man go to the club and he meet a chick and he say we just having a good time, it's 9 times out of 10 the man initiated that. Yeah, you gonna have some chicks that gonna choose and gonna come on to you, but a lot of time we go after who we want as a man. That's just how we are. That's our nature. So if you pursue that woman, bro, a lot of men have post nut clarity. And post nut clarity after you after you done had your way with this woman. Now you realize you don't want her no more, but who fault is that, bro? You know what I'm saying? She going off the game that you ran for whatever reason, and and this is at the end of the day, bro. No matter how it turned out, if you feel like it was a mistake, it shouldn't have happened. This, that, and the third. If y'all come together and you know that child is yours, bro, it's your obligation at that point to raise that child to the best of your ability.
It's on the responsibility is gonna be on both of us, bro. Do y'all hear the music that's being played by the women nowadays? How they don't finesse this nigga and they gonna do this and they gonna do this.
That's true, but guess what? That's true, but guess what? That still was a child that wasn't raised. It don't matter what the gender of the child is. That's still a child that wasn't raised, because guess what? Just like, okay, it's like this. A man teach a man how to be a man teach a boy how to be a man, right? But it's still certain qualities that you're gonna get from your mother. You can come to your mother and get game about what women like, what they don't like, how to approach a woman. Same way a girl can come to her daddy and get game on dudes. Dad, this dude coming to me about this, that, and the third. And as a man, you supposed to be able to read the plate and run it to your daughter and tell her how to navigate accordingly. So at the end of the day, when you see a misguided female, that still was a child that hasn't been raised right, bro. We get it construed like men need to teach a man how to be. No, whatever the gender of that child is, need to be taught, because guess what? If that woman was raised right, she ain't gonna even put herself in that situation to become a statistic and be a baby mama. If she moving right, she gonna shut all that shit down from the door, and she gonna make you earn her. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right, bro. You're right.
I understand that.
Can I ask y'all?
Can
I ask y'all a question?
What you say?
Veer back
Hey, Ghetto?
to the top. Is my sound all right?
No, we can hear you.
Mic check 1 2. Hello.
All right.
Hello. Okay. Yeah.
So I know we went off to the raising of kids and stuff like that, which, you know, I'm a firm believer, you know, it takes a village. If I got a neighbor kid that needs something and he only got one mama or just one daddy, I'm gonna help out in whatever way I can do, and the most I can do is by living my life the way I'm supposed to, you know, by actions. But my question is, in regards to these officers, you know, like Rashawn was asking, you know, there's a past there, there's a history, there's some unspoken stuff that may have happened to each individual, but at the end of the day, this is also a spiritual fight. There's also just straight evil motherfuckers that are in this world, and you put 5 of them together, and they're gonna cause some damage.
And some vampire shit, bro.
To me, that's exactly what I seen. And it was
some vampire shit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. I know you finna hate what I'm gonna do, but I'm finna disagree with your ass, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. You right, but I still gotta disagree, because, bro, listen. I ain't finna say I'm no real nigga and all that bullshit. I done some things. I done been in the streets. I know all that shit too. I ain't finna talk about that bullshit. But because I've been where I've been, I know flunkies when I see them. I'm on a job every day where I see flunky motherfuckers. Steve work with me. Will work with me. We know flunky motherfuckers. Out of 5 men, bro. Out of 5 men, if you a man, if you got 5 alpha males in one room, that's gonna be a tough ass room to stand in, and it's gonna be very, very uncomfortable when you around another alpha male. Cause guess what? Any real man see some shit go down out of line that he's uncomfortable with, he's gonna stop that shit or nip it in the bud or remove himself from that situation. I guarantee you, out of all 5 of them dudes or however many were, all the motherfuckers ain't evil. It's some flunkies in that bunch, and it was some motherfuckers that went along to get along because they didn't want to deal with the repercussions of going against
Which in
they
turn
fellow
would make them
officers.
evil, though.
It don't really make them
Which in
evil.
turn would
They
make
just
them
some
evil.
flunk.
That was
Not
their
really. It
difference.
just
Yeah,
mean they
but
some scary motherfuckers.
Right.
you
They
made a
don't know
comment.
about
All
at the
right, but do you
beginning
think
of
We ain't even seen. We ain't even got to the telling and the snitching part yet. We in the first stages of this shit. I
do you think
guarantee
Judas-
you,
do you think
when this
Judas
story
was
go
evil at
along,
all?
hold on, I'm gonna let you talk. But I guarantee you, when this story go along a little bit more, it's gonna be some motherfuckers telling and snitching and saying that it wasn't their idea. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on. Watch what I tell you.
3 out the 5 gonna
Agreed.
tell. 3 out the 5 gonna
Agreed, but
tell.
agreed. But don't you think Judas was evil at a point in time? Meaning,
Man, Judas was
you
evil than a motherfucker. Judas was
right,
he was a covetous motherfucker. His
right.
mind was on money. All throughout the Bible, it was stories that showed you that he was about the money. So his heart was covetous. But I'm not, and you know what? I retract. They may have, they got some evil in them. That was an evil act that they committed, but I still believe wholeheartedly, bro, that all them motherfuckers, out of all them motherfuckers, all of them went with the shit. They're just like 2 men in the room, bro. It's rare that I've ever seen 2 motherfuckers throw down and get to fighting, and it's like, ooh, this a good ass fight, and they in there. I'm talking about throwing some mean ass blow. Normally, when 2 men ready to fight, one scared and one glad of it. How many times have you just seen? I'm talking about you can count on your hand when you. I'm talking about not a group of motherfuckers. I'm talking about just 2. I'm talking about 2. I'm saying how many times multiple can you count where you've seen 2 men come together fight? I ain't talking about no professional shit. I'm talking about just 2 motherfuckers square. I'm talking about they really getting it. I'm talking about really throwing hands. Ain't no walking around in circles. Ain't no bumping up against each other. These motherfuckers meet up. They handle their business and they go at it like men. Majority of the time when you see 2 men argue, one scared and one glad of it. Bro, I guarantee you, out of all them officers, bro, some of them motherfuckers really didn't want to be there, but they was in the midst of that shit right then, and they didn't know how to.
And that also brings me back to my main point on all this stuff. You went mute again there, Gershon.
Nah, I muted it on purpose so you can talk, bro.
Oh, okay. My bad. The main problem in America is being a fucking bystander. The same thing when it comes to the Floyd Mayweather. I don't give a fuck if I was standing on that if I was on that sidewalk watching that happen, I would have put my fucking foot right in that dude's mouth while he was choking that man out. That is our problem as an American society, is that we are bystanders. Oh, well, I got to worry about myself. No, I'm going to try to save this other man's life, regardless of what
Hey,
happens.
not to cut you out, but Ghetto, I got to take time out. Shout out to Saint, man. Shout out to Saint for coming in, showing the channel some love, man. We appreciate this, Saint. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I think we just complacent in the fact that we're all bystanders when it comes to
everybody got their goddamn phones out like some robots, bro. Yeah. Everybody, first thing they want to do is throw up their motherfucking phone for somebody can like that shit on their social media like some hoes, bro.
No.
But you got to think about a real man. All this come from a generational curse of a man not teaching his son properly or his daughter properly or not handle a certain situation. You know why the phones come up? Because they haven't been through real situations in life. Do you think if you was going through a gun battle, would you get your phone and go fucking live?
Man, some of these motherfuckers do, bro. Like, it is not up, man, bro. It's
clout chasing.
Man, bro, for real. There's some dudes that throw their phone up in the middle of a goddamn shootout, bro. And it's egregious, bro. Like,
it can't happen, bro.
Man,
I got a different with you. You see it all the time, baby, man. You got people that pull their phones out while the guns is going across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
It's sickening, man.
Hey, you must ain't been online, Steve. You got folks that got
those people trying to go viral. Those people those people are chasing the American's dream.
Hey, Will.
It's not reality.
Will and Saint. I mean, Will and Steve. Check this out, bro. Do you realize these dudes get on live and walk down the street like, yeah, man, I'm in front of such and such mom and pop liquor store right now. Slide on me. Woo up the wind. This, that, it. Like, dude, it's insanity, bro. It's insanity, period. It got to be something in the water, out here in the air or something, bro. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to get nobody to drop on me, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
I want to say this about this situation down in Memphis, man. I believe with them 5 cops, I agree with Gershon. I don't believe every last one of them wanted to be in that moment. But due to peer pressure, and inside, just like when you're in a street game, it's the same difference. You got to roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? And so in that moment, there was 1 or 2 that really didn't want to be acting out. But due to the circumstances of I got to do it, or I'm going to show that I'm weak. You know what I'm saying? And that's a sad situation to be in for anybody, man.
But Will,
you got to learn how to stand for yourself.
Think about this, Will. You got to think about this in an instant. We all are real stumped down stand-up guys, bro. Nobody ain't on this channel right now that haven't proven themselves. So think about the time you was in the jail cell. Think about the time you was in a situation where you had to stand toe-to-toe with a motherfucker that you had no heads up about. In those situations, that's when the real man comes out.
That's what I'm getting at. That's where I'm going.
Right.
It takes you as an individual to be able to say, you know what, man, I'm not going to entertain this. See, I don't care what nobody around me doing. I'm not going to indulge myself in something if I see that as hazardous. You know what I'm saying? If I see, I'm gonna give you, for instance, my brother right across the hall. I had come out the joint in 2002. Me and my little brother, we pull up at the store, man. It was a guy out there whooping this woman. Me and my brother getting out the car. I see the dude whooping this woman. I probably, hey, man, and I didn't have no burner, no nothing. It was just instinct. Say, man, don't hit her no more. Don't do that because you're going to get, I'm gonna be the next nigga throwing a punch.
Right.
You understand? This is my right hand to the Lord upstairs. I couldn't sit there and watch this man whoop that woman. You know what I mean? I couldn't take it. And I could have got killed in that very moment. But at that moment, I wasn't thinking. I just reacted, you know what I mean?
Right.
To what I seen. So, and it just take a man to stand up, and you got very few of those in this world today, man. A lot of people have to stand by, just for a few months ago, where the white dude was in the store beating the black sister up, and the black dude just moved to the side.
Yeah, don't have to wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey, but look,
see, this what y'all gotta think about. This what y'all gotta think about, bro. Go ahead, just read it. Go ahead.
Look, man, just think about what Mentos just said, man. This job or workplace environment where you can roll up with a coworker and beat somebody ass to death, bro. Only the police in the United States of America. No other job, yeah. Like, so, I mean, it's an evil culture. Like, think about this statement, man. This shit is the truth, bro. Hey, no other job. But you can do this, man.
According to the statement, the one that you're reading from, you have to think about this. The chief of Memphis, Tennessee, got on national news and spoke and said that she watched this video intensely and she found no reason for probable cause for those officers pulling over their vehicle. This is the chief.
Well, this is the thing, bro.
So in other words, somebody caught a vision. Somebody caught a visual of this individual, which is Demetrius Haley, of this person, and said, pull over that car. It wasn't no probable cause.
Right. It wasn't even
all of a sudden, in the police report, he's driving reckless. He almost hit a police car. He ran a red light. Bro, the chief said that that's not true.
But you know what, though, bro? Let's say it was true. Let's say he was driving reckless and he ran through 5 lights. Let's say he knocked over a water hydrant and goddamn it did a donut in the middle of the street with his finger out the window. It still wasn't no reason to beat that man the way they beat him, bro. And furthermore, to add to that, bro, when we all know, like when they write these movies, bro, it's some truth to these movies. That's how they get inspired to write these
Like
movies.
training,
Let's
like
just
training day.
exactly. You must be reading my mind.
Yeah,
Cause
bro.
that's exactly what I'm finna say. Let's talk about you, bro. I swear you reading my mind right now. Training day. Look at how that white boy Ethan Hawke, man. He didn't agree with what Denzel was doing. It was his first day on the job. He going along with it. He knows some shit ain't right. His antennas is up. He just want to be off the desk doing some real police shit. But you get put with a seasoned veteran who putting shit down, and you don't want to overstep your boundary. But at some point, this man had to say, you know what? I'm finna overstep my boundaries. But that's a goddamn movie, bro. You one man in real life. Look at all the shit that man went through in training today. Denzel took the man to a house full of Mexicans, got his ass set up. He tried to get him set up with the Bloods.
Right.
God damn it, there's so much shit that man had to go through against Denzel in real life. Would you really be able to endure all the shit that could possibly happen to you? Because bro, let's not think that officers don't get killed by their own colleagues for trying to do what's right now. That's the same way as being a guard in a correctional facility. You go in that motherfucker telling on your other fellow guards and shit about what they doing. You could be on the tier doing count one day, and some goddamn inmates pop they cell, come out and stab you to death. And instead of that officer hitting that panic button like they supposed to, they take a few seconds to make sure the job done, and then they hit that motherfucker. You gotta know what's going on around you before you just in search of, like, I'm not saying not do nothing. That's not the message I'm sending, but you definitely have to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, bro.
Yeah.
You have to know what you doing.
It's a gang mentality, like bro said. Can you imagine you trying to you did all this dirt with the Scorpion Squad or whatever them lambs call themselves, and then you won't out? You won't out say, hey man, I'm done. I don't want to be part of this squad no more. What?
No.
You can't get out. You in. You all the way in.
Yeah.
No,
Just like Minto said.
What's up with it, Skilly?
Only
Let me
the
let
U.S. police.
Hey, one second, big dog. Hey, Skill, what's up, man? I see you in the rafters, man. You been hanging out. What's up with it, big bro?
Jason Garshon, what's going on? And fellas on the panel.
Man,
What up with it, Skilly?
Well, I'm gonna say this.
so
A
Skilly.
couple years ago, I tried to be a police officer for the Detroit Police Department. I almost got to a county, but I didn't. I have a cousin that's a police officer in a state here in the United States. Man, I always tell this: it's a double sword when it comes to police. When the police do the right thing, and I'm gonna give you an example. One black lady, she did the right thing, and she lost her pension and lost her job. Nobody went behind that young lady and supported that young lady in doing the right thing. So if you want the police officers to do the right thing, let's put them back on the force, or let's put them back on a desk duty, or let them become a sergeant because they're going to do the right thing. I'm saying that because I wanted to be a police officer. I love helping people. That's what I wanted to do as a kid, and when that opportunity came, I went for it. So if we're gonna say police do the right thing, when they lose their job, they lose their pension, we got to go back and reinstate them because we pay their salary. We have some good ones, we have some bad ones, very bad ones. So that's all I really wanted to say and get on here, man. I understand what everybody's saying. Valid points all the way around. That Scorpion Scars could have been dismantled a long time ago. That wasn't the first time they had an incident with being aggressive. They get in gangs, they get in units like that, and they're very aggressive to the public. And unfortunately, it's us that they do it too. So, man, y'all keep on going. That's all I really wanted to say. I'm
gonna say this to add to what he's saying, bro. I'm gonna say this to add to what he's saying. You know, that should have been dismantled. It's a fucked up world, bro, when you got police that want to be street niggas. You got street niggas that's being police telling shit. You got rappers want to be street niggas. You got street niggas want to be rappers. Everybody running around confused in this motherfucker. Have y'all noticed that? Let me say that shit one more time. Hello. You got goddamn police. Let me just say that one more time, Will, so they can get it, what I said, because these motherfuckers didn't hear me. This for the people in the back. You got police that want to be street niggas.
Mhm.
You got street niggas that's telling like they the police. You got rappers that want to be street niggas, and you got street niggas that want to be rappers. They all running around this motherfucker confused, bro.
Everybody gang, like Saint said.
Yeah,
Everybody,
man.
bro. They on drill time. Goddamn it.
But it's a deputy in Louisiana, like the bro said. All of them not right. It's a deputy in Louisiana just about 2 months ago. I'm gonna pull his name up for you real quick. He's a highway deputy, man. And he blew the whistle on some cops down there in Louisiana that beat a brother up. He said he couldn't sit there and watch it, so he gave him up. And they trying to take his pension and everything right now. Give me 1 second.
See, that's what I'm saying. They'll out you. They'll out you real quick.
Man, bro, yeah. I mean, so bottom line, man, we had to fight, man. This against good and evil, bro. It's gonna be the ultimate fight, the ultimate test, man. Like, like here in Chicago, man, somebody getting killed right now, and I guarantee you, on every radio station, they hollering, "Put the guns down, put the guns down." But here go the new video by Chief Keith. Shoot him up, bang, bang. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's this weirdo shit, bro. It's weird, man. Like, you put the guns down, Chicago. Oh, battle way, yeah, kill that nigga and kick his teeth out. Like,
Right,
the new song about, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Right, so they're asking you to stop the violence, but they promoting the violence.
Man, bro. Man,
And I'm gonna tell you something else, bro. This for the black community. Y'all part, and this ain't, if, like I say, if you in the chat and this don't apply to you, then goddamn it, don't get mad at me, because I hate when people get mad at me for speaking my mind. That make me think your ass part of the problem. But anyway, this for black people, man, because y'all got this shit bad, bro. All this old no snitching ass shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
and we can sit here and analyze what that's the thing I hate about us as a people. We can always sit back and analyze the shit that's going on with everybody else, but you can't get the beam out your goddamn eye. But at the same time, you ain't gonna do shit neither. If you see something going on, you ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. So really, what purpose do you serve? You know what I'm saying? Everybody say it ain't my problem, so therefore it don't affect you until it affect you. If you know what I mean. When you see some shit going on, you ain't worried about it until it hit home, and then you gotta make a decision on what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Because this a dangerous ass game we playing, bro. All this shit, like I know Ghetto said we had got off topic, but we really not off topic. Hey, add cuz in juice. But did we really not off topic? And because every conversation always lead to other conversations that you can piggyback off of. And we talking about this young man murder, but the shit still tied into 2A. Because our rights been taken, but at the same time, bro, even if you choose to defend yourself against these guys, man, let's say that dude had a firearm on him and he chose to discharge it, and he had to hit one of them motherfuckers. Now he facing life in prison because everybody would have been saying he's a goddamn cop killer. It's so many different variables that play into this shit, and then guess what? Now we can have a whole conversation about USCCA, Texas Law Shield, and all the other gun insurance you need to have when you carrying a firearm, because it's so many variables that go into this situation. It ain't even funny, bro. It's not even funny, man.
Situation. Just like Gershon said, just imagine, like he said, if that young fella, man, had a gun and he would have shot one of them dudes and killed them, none of the other happened, everything would have been out the window, man. He would have been labeled as a cop killer. And nobody in the world would have wanted to hear the story.
I feel you always ready. It is a difference between snitching and minding your own business. But when you a person of color and you see another person of color getting violated, bro, it is your goddamn business, bro.
Right.
And I'm not saying that you against what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. Because I don't really know what you meant by your conversation, but I mean by your statement. Yeah. So I ain't trying to take it the wrong way and go against what you're saying. But anything that go on in our community is our business, because that keep me in the mind frame that shit can always happen to me. It ain't a day go by that I don't think that I can't go outside, bro, ride around in my car with me or my son, bro, and that shit happened to me. I got a son to think about, man. When that man get of age to start driving and moving around on his own, that shit I got to worry about. Is he gonna be killed or hurt for how he look or the color of his skin, bro? This is shit I have to deal with. And then, you know, I seen CNN News and some other news channel trying to spin it, saying it's a thing. It may be racism involved in it, but at the same time, these are all black men. You know, they had a white dude or two that was involved, but they removed themselves out the situation. They still should be. And my auntie brought that up. Shout out to her. We didn't address that yet, but they ass should be prosecuted too. Everybody that had something to do with that situation, if you sprayed the pepper spray, if you stood there and watched and didn't do nothing, all the motherfuckers should be prosecuted, bro.
Exactly, because the situation.
And let me say this, man.
De-escalated.
Let me say this, man. Peace to my man Mikey, man. He lost his daughters, bro. He lost one of his daughters, and the other one got shot, man, on his way home from church, bro. He's visiting his mother-in-law on his way to go see his mother, man, and some dude decided to shoot at somebody down the street through an alley and hit his door. And in that situation, like, man, like, just imagine if people mind their own business or they ring cameras wasn't on, man, because this dude still would have been running around. And when he got caught, he was in his grandma's basement hiding out. His grandmother had the nerve to hide him out, bro. Like his man, peace to my man Mikey, bro. Like, I can't even imagine what he go through on a daily basis, man. On his way home from church, bro.
Hey, and another thing on a side note, I don't never ask y'all for much, bro. But it's 30-some people in here. The numbers keep jumping up, going from 30-some to 40-some people. Man, if you're in here, please hit that like button if you ain't hit it already, like Saint said, man. Please, like, shout out to Saint, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, please hit that like button. And the reason why I'm asking,
yeah, we hear you, Gershon. You kind of went out. Yeah, hit that like button, man.
We go on here every Wednesday night for y'all, man, trying to come up with conversations and be meaningful and have meaningful topic. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you not, bro.
Yeah, we trying to have meaningful topic to y'all. That's the only way that we can grow this channel, man, as a movement, is ask y'all to hit that like button. I don't ask that much, but man, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit it, man. Don't be in here lurking and not liking this shit, bro. Or if you disagree with what we saying, shit, tell us you disagree and let us know why. You know what I mean? So it ain't no hard feelings here. You know what I'm saying? Cuz, welcome to the panel, man. You just stopped in, Rockstar. You got anything on your mind about this situation, bro? You want to speak on?
Cuz, what's happening, baby?
I want to say what's up with all y'all first. You know what I'm saying? Apologize for coming in late. But you know, people gotta start speaking up on things, man. See something wrong, that ain't right. Communities don't stick together no more. Yeah. Neighbors ain't neighbors no more either. But like, I know where I'm from. Like, if you do something wrong, like if we see you still, no matter what we were doing, if we seeing you stealing cars, whatever, breaking in old people's houses and stuff like that, we wasn't allowed it in our hood where I'm from. You is a no-go. You ain't welcome here. Yeah. You getting checked. So people got to start standing up, sticking together for one. Can't allow your community to fail. Because the community fail, the youth fail.
For real.
So I got the troopers car Cavalier out of Baton Rouge. It was behind the incident of Ronald Green, who got killed about 3 years ago. And he had to make a decision whether he was going to give the department up or not. And he went on and gave the department up because he knew it was some wrongdoing. And they tried to take this man's pension and everything because he stood up. And he's a black brother, by the way, man. You know, so it's sad, man, you know, that you got to make a decision to keep your job and do the right thing, you know, especially in law enforcement, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, man,
I got a question to y'all, man, because at the end of the day, this shit what it's boiled down to, bro. Regardless of what that man did, whether he slept with somebody's girlfriend or all the rumors that's going around that I don't want to get into because I don't have the facts. If he ran a light, I ain't seen no video of him running no light. If he was driving reckless, I haven't seen that footage, so I can't say. But what it come down to is you had a group of ignorant ass men, like I say, thugs, that was posing as cops because they wasn't keeping their oath. They was some thugs posing as police that chose to hold court in the street. Shout out to all the law enforcement out there. Some of y'all, you know, I know it's some people that don't like y'all. I don't think all y'all bad. That's just my personal opinion. But some of y'all do have some fucked up ways. But at the end of the day, I want y'all to understand this. It's not your goddamn job to hold court in the street. That's what the judge for.
Right.
You can't pull me over and hold court with me in the fucking street. Because if that's the case, if you want to hold court in the street, I got the right to handle your ass any way I see fit if my life on the line. You know what I mean? But neither here nor there. What I want to know right now is from everybody on the panel, and I'm going to mute my mic, and I want to know from people in the chat who willing to drop their answer. What would y'all like to see happen to these guys if y'all could have y'all way? You know what I mean? And I'm going to start with Juice and kick it off to you.
Go ahead.
And we'll go around.
Now start with Cuzzo. Cuzzo, what you would like to see what happen, man, with these dudes, man?
Okay, I'm glad you did that, Drew. I really can't speak on it because I got a real life situation with somebody I know personally. Cause you might know this person too. You know, he from my neighborhood. Good boy. You know what I'm saying? He seen the stuff me and my people, my brother did. You know, he actually was a cop. He got caught up in the wrong situation. When that happened to him, he did his time. He went to prison. He did his time for that. So I feel like me personally, if you a cop or whatever, if I'm not a police and you catch me down bad in a criminal activity, you ain't gonna play with me. You gonna blast me. So don't give whether you white or whether you black. Don't get a next person a privilege like that. That's I don't understand it. That's not cool because I know cops. You know what I'm saying? That then got in the wrong situation and got caught up. They went to jail for that. Federal time. They went to jail. 5, 6, 7, 8 years of their life took away from them. When they got out, they was not no cop no more. And he was black men. So yeah. I don't respect it. I feel like if you do the crime, you should get the same penalty everybody else get. That's how I look at it. Facts. You know, don't take me because I'm a brother and I'm in the street and I'm doing the same thing a cop doing. I get caught. I get 30 years for this. He get caught doing worse than what I did. He get a slap on his wrist, get out of jail. He live his life successful. Don't make sense.
Yeah.
I gotta roll with the chat.
All right. What you think, man? Hey, you say you got to roll with the chat?
I gotta roll with the chat. Eye for an eye, get what they give. Public motherfucking execution for every last one of them bastards. So these motherfucking police will see what the fuck happens when they fuck with us citizens. They're gonna get put on the stage and let everybody just man. I'm trying not to go the other way. My bad, Gershon, but
because me personally, man, I'd have been dealt with by the police and been picked at so much with the police. So now it's like when a police stop me, I feel like I can die at any time because I'd let you handle me as a yoke when I was a kid growing up. And I was wrong, but now I ain't doing this. So don't be stopping me for no reckless period when I done surrendered and told you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that little boy no more. You can take off your badge and whatever, and I get out and do the same thing to you that you feel to me. You ain't not finna beat me up. You're not finna put your hands on me, period. You got some
there's no repercussions for them
world.
For doing that to you or me or anybody else. They don't have to deal with the same consequences as we do. They get away with whatever the hell they want.
Like that situation with me and you got caught. You snapped on the police. I couldn't really say what I wanted to say because I already had charges on me. But I learned from experience like that. I'm like, man, my cousin, he ain't let no police handle him just because he got a badge on him. So I feel like I ain't gonna let you handle me because you got a badge on. Man, I'm a man just like you a man.
Yeah, that's what it boil you down to. That's what
hey, and since my cousin brought it up, I'm gonna tell the story. You know what I'm saying? Because this is some old shit. But make a long story short. So one night, this been years and years ago. I think it was I don't know if it was around our birthday time. It was some shit going on. But anyway, I had took my cousin to church with me. And my wife at the time or whatever. And we had went to church. We came from church. and had went out to eat and shit, I think. And then on the way back, cause where we
Ran into a
from in
roadblock.
Jackson, it's a lot of roadblocks all the time. That's something I don't see in Texas. Like I've
But they
never
be
been
running
in a
like DUI
roadblock.
checks and stuff.
Nah, bro, it's just any given day of the
It
week,
was in
your
a
ass
drug
might
area.
be. You might any
It
day of
was
the
in a
week.
drug area.
Any day of the week down there, bro, your ass could be blocking and just run into a roadblock. That's just how they get down. Like down there, it ain't shit to see a roadblock. So we run into a roadblock. I ain't even tripping because all my shit was straight at the time. I had a pistol in the car. Well, I ain't had my pistol, but I had a magazine to my pistol in the car. So my wife at the time, she was on the passenger side. My cousin was on the back seat behind me. And this is why I say police can't hold court in the street, bro. Because you could see some shit that you think is what it is, but it ain't what it is. So my cousin, I think he had a beer or something. I don't know. I think he had a beer. But when we pulling up to the roadblock, my cousin tossed the beer out the window. My cousin that's on the live right now, he tossed the beer out the window. So when he tossed the beer out the window, I heard something hit the ground, but shit, I ain't know he threw nothing out the window. So we pull up to the roadblock. Soon as I stopped the car, police rushed the car. He threw something out the he threw something out the car. He threw something out the car. The driver, get him out the car. I'm looking around, same way Tyree was looking around. What the fuck you talking about? I threw something out the car. I go beast mode. I ain't threw shit out the car. What the fuck you mean I threw something out the car? They snatching on me, pulling me out the car and shit. So make a long story short, like my cousin say, I went ham on their ass out there. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna cap to y'all like we got into no fist fight, but them bitches were trying to grab me and I was resisting they ass. And you know what I'm saying? Like I was bucking like a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie to you and try to exaggerate and make the story like, yeah, I stole on them niggas, all that shit. It wasn't there, but I wasn't going. So all them motherfuckers rushed me. I was trying to get them bitches off me. They put me in cuffs or whatever. Like my cousin say, because he had charges and shit on him, he didn't really say nothing. He didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? My wife at the time, she like, what the fuck y'all on? My husband ain't threw shit out the car, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the whoever the head of them was, the top police, he's sitting in the middle of the street making a scene on the intercom and shit. You're an idiot. You're stupid. But these motherfuckers really was on some shit like I threw something out. So one of the female
I
officers,
told
this
them that I did.
motherfucker.
They still were raising the man.
So one of the female officers, she go back to where we was when my cousin threw the ball out. She go get the shit, bring it back to the car like, yeah, he threw a ball out the car. He been drinking. And actuality, nigga, I ain't drunk shit. Like real talk. I ain't did nothing, bro. I had my license. So they pulled me out the car once we get to tussling and shit or whatever. Cause I'm mad than a motherfucker. Once we get to tussling, they go through the car. They find a magazine to my gun. What a gun at? What a gun at? What a gun at? I'm like, man, I ain't got my gun on me. My shit at the house. They want to search my car, trying to tear my car up and shit, looking for my pistol. But I just had my mag in the car. What a gun, what a gun, what a gun, all this shit. So make a long story short, my cousin told him, man, I threw that out the car. They took both of us to jail, bro. They took both of us to jail. And yeah, that was that. But I ended up going.
They supposed to take you to jail. I told them that they were mine. They supposed to freeze you.
And like I was telling them, I was arguing with them like, man, look, motherfucker, I did security, I done did some other shit. Man, like, bro, I respect police, man. Like, y'all tripping. These bitches done gave me a charge with DUI. That's what they tried to hit me with. Them bitches hit me with impersonating an officer. I don't know where the fuck they got that from. They hit me with impersonating the officer, and the bitches put me with resisting arrest or some shit they tried to put with me fighting the officer. I had them charges on me. And it's crazy, bro, because at the time, this was years and years ago. I ain't know shit about no USCCA or Texas law shit. I don't even know that was around then. Excuse my language, y'all, because some people don't want to hear all that. But I didn't know anything about all that at the time. And I ended up going to court and fought that on my own, bro. Real talk. I fought that shit on my own with no representation, no nothing. Cause they was like, well, we gonna appoint you. You ain't gonna appoint me shit. I don't want no appointed lawyer. I'm gonna speak for myself. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. I thought they was gonna throw the shit out or whatever. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else, bro. To all y'all listening out here. If you get in a situation with the police, bro, and you have to defend yourself, man, don't never let no motherfucker, and I mean this from y'all, hear me out when I say this, cause I'm telling you, this shit real happened. My cousin on the live, he can attest that we went to jail for this shit, so this ain't no cap story. Like, don't never let a motherfucker tell you what you can't do or what ain't gonna happen in court. Because when that shit happened to me, bro, I was going around to a lot of big name people that I was affiliated with, telling them the story, and all them people was telling me, go to court and just plead guilty. Just plead guilty. And I'm like, fuck, plead guilty. I ain't pleading guilty to that shit. I ain't do nothing. So boom, my cousin, I asked him to go to court with me, but I understand why he didn't want to go, because he had charges and he thought they were gonna lock him up. So I went to court by myself, bro. And when they called me up, the dude one of the head dudes who was there that I got to tussling with and shit, he came to he approached the judge and shit. So we talking back and forth. I'm standing there by myself. It's him and it's the prosecutor. So while the judge talking, I was being quiet. I let the dude say what he was gonna say. I listened to all the details and shit. After he got through saying what he's saying, peep game on how I destroyed his ass in court, bro. And shout out to that judge. I think his name was Mr. Brown. If you can ever see this, you probably won't. But man, shout out to this dude, because he kept it 100. I'm gonna show you the game I ran on the ass, which was real shit. So after the police said everything he said, I asked him. I said, okay, on the night you stopped me, right? You say I threw a bottle out the car. He said, yeah, you threw a bottle out the car. They went back and got the bottle. You know you threw a bottle out the car. I said, okay, I'll take that. I said, what color was the car I was driving? He said, the car you was driving was gray. I said, okay. I say, at the time when you say you stopped me, what time of night it was? He gave the time. I said, okay. And I asked him some other questions just to get the details. When the judge asked me to finish saying my piece, I say, Judge, he lying. The color of my car ain't gray, my car white. I say the time that he said it happened, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. It was this time. I gave him some more facts, and I say, you know what else, Judge, that he ain't told you? And now this what they doing. They laughing at me. They like, Your Honor, look at him. He don't even know how to talk to the bench. I said, Your Honor, look, I ain't no lawyer. I haven't been to law school or none of this. I don't know the proper language, because this what y'all don't know. When you go in court, the reason why they have a lawyer with you is because the lawyer knows the language that they speak at that bench. It's a language that you have to know how to speak in order to defend yourself. That's why they give you a public appointed lawyer if you don't have one, because it's a certain language that's being spoken. So I just told the judge, I say, Judge, I don't know the proper language that you speak, but this is what I do know. The facts that he giving you is incorrect. And then I said, but what you don't know is what he didn't tell you. The judge say, what is that? I say, my cousin, who's not here today, he confessed that he threw the bottle out the car. And not only did I go to jail, he went to jail too. Get what the judge did. Stopped me right in my conversation and looked at him. He said, hold on. He said, so his cousin confessed to throwing the bottle out the car and went to jail? The police fucked up and said, yeah, we took him to jail too. Man, the judge said, oh man, hell no. He said, so you telling me this man that fought y'all in the middle of the street, told you that he didn't throw the bottle out the car. His wife told you that the bottle he didn't throw out the car. And you and his cousin confessing, y'all still took him to jail? The police said, shit, I would have bucked and fought you too. He said, man, I normally side with my officers on shit like this. And he said, normally I'd be sending this man to jail right now. But guess what? He said, I ain't. And I told the judge, I said, Your Honor, look, I was being honest with the man. I pulled my heart out to him. I say, Judge, I talked to a lot of people on how I should go about this case. I say, everybody that I talked to told me to plead guilty and just take it on the chin. I said, man, I can't do that, Your Honor. I say, because I'm a young man. I just finished getting my degree, my associates. I want to move on and get my bachelor's. I don't know where I'm going in life, but I do know that I want a clean record. I say I ain't break no law, and I don't want shit on my record that's going to blemish me from getting a good job and living my life as an upstanding citizen. So I got to fight this, Judge, however it turn out. And if you take me to jail, I accept it, but I gotta fight this. Man, the judge said, you know what? I can respect that. He said, I normally side with my officers and I'd be sending you to jail right now. He said, but man, to my officer, I can't uphold you on this. And he said, I really got to get on your ass right now. He ain't cuss, but he said, I really got to get on you right now because that's not right. When his cousin told you that he threw the bottle out the car, that should have been the end of the discussion. There's no reason why that man should have been took to jail. He said, case dismissed, man. He said, young man, I'm going to give you another chance. I just don't want to see you back in my courtroom for this same thing no more ever again. I say you won't. And he dismissed that shit, man. You could have bought that police for a dime, bro. Him and the prosecutor were looking stupid than a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, because they thought they had you, bro, and screw that judge too, because he talking about I better not see you again. You weren't even supposed to be there in the first place, bro. See, that's what's problem. That's the problem with this government and the way it's set up, bro. How can somebody tell you I better not see you again for this and this, that, and the third, bro? Like, get out of here, bro. Your cops got me in there. And then he admitted to evil, bro. He talking about he usually believe his cops no matter what and all this stuff, man. Fuck all them busters, bro.
Bro, that man told me that out of his mouth. He said I normally side with my officers in a situation like this.
So they can't never be wrong. They always right. That's the reason why them dudes in Memphis did Tyree like that, because they figured they wouldn't get in trouble with it. And to answer your question before you told your story, I think they should up the charges to first degree murder, because how the hell can we see in 4K them totally annihilate this dude and delete him before our eyes and only give him second degree murder?
But Juice, one thing to add to that, this ain't the first time this has happened.
I know, bro. I know.
This can't be the first time this happened. They was too comfortable with doing it.
Yeah, man. Man.
Why was a unit like that pulling somebody over? Sorry to cut you off, man.
Right. Why was a unit like that pulling somebody over? Usually they be under drug and kicking in doors and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It seemed like a SWAT unit.
Yeah. And then the other question I got is, why was there a camera strategically placed right above them? A perfect bird's eye view.
It's crazy,
think there's
right?
something bigger going on. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's just the neighborhood, man. We got them cameras all around here too, man. Them sky cams all around Chicagoland area, like on these blocks where these dudes get active. So, man, that was a blessing, bro. Imagine if that camera.
It was a blessing, but that type of unit would know where those cameras are.
Right.
I'm just saying,
hey, shout out to Saint too, man. I know you going through your little situation. Well, it ain't no little situation, but I know you going through a situation, man. I ain't gonna put your business out over the air because it ain't mine to put out. But man, hold your head over what you're going through, bro. And I got prayers up for you, bro, that you make it through, because I know what you're going through it ain't no laughing matter. It ain't no small matter. So, bro, I pray that you make it through your situation, man, because I know you're going through something right now. So hold your head up, man. Keep your head up, bro.
Man, bro, that's deep, man. Like, yeah, bro.
On a bigger picture, bigger scale, and this is where my conspiracies come into play. I think they taking the race out of the issue when it comes to police, not as a whole, but in this instant, I think they want every last one of us, white and black, to revolt against the system so they can in place some stricter laws against us. I think they're expecting the riots to be way worse than what happened with George Floyd, because they're going to have all races coming against the police department as a whole. I just think the camera, the way it happened, all of it together, just to me, why aren't we revolting? And I'm not trying to do that in a public manner, saying we should all, revolution, but it's a perfect storm for us to go against the system, and yet we're still not doing it.
But you know what? Speaking of going against the system, bro, going back to what Steve was saying earlier, man, about right and wrong and shit, and the reason why I stand so firmly on how I feel about people knowing the difference between right and wrong and being able to deal with situations accordingly, bro. The reason why I know something is brewing here in America, bro, and in this system that we in, bro, is because I was born in the 80s, bro. Some of the people on the panel probably were born in the 70s. Man, these 2000 babies, bro, they ain't going, and they don't have the understanding that we had, bro. So and now you got babies raising babies. What y'all think gonna happen a few years from now when some of these kids turn 18 or they 16 and they feeling they say, man, a lot of these kids ain't gonna lay down and take the shit that we take from these police, and a lot of these kids are not going to go for the shit that our ancestors went through, marching and crying. I'm not saying this to incite nothing. I just know how the younger generation is, bro. They not thinking straight. So when you got these type of people around, bro, how y'all think they gonna start dealing with situations years to come? I think, bro, and that's why I think they so big on pushing gun restrictions and shit like that, and getting guns out of our hands, bro, because they know that it's another generation coming that ain't gonna be going for a lot of shit that they trying to put. Because if you look at it like this, if a country take your guns away from you, what's gonna come after they take your guns from you?
We can look at Germany. We can look at all these, the Philippines, Venezuela. We can look at all these places all over the world when their government took their guns, bro, or opened up a registry to know what you got, exactly where it is. And we can see history always play itself out in the manner where the people who the less fortunate in that country is subjugated, man, and they get they get trains to concentration camps, bro.
Because there's so much shit going on right now, bro. Not to cut you off, Ghetto, but it's so much shit going on right now, bro. Like I keep saying every episode, and I don't think people hearing me. The price of eggs going up. The price of milk going up. I had a 12-pack of turkey sausage at Walmart today that cost $5 for a 12 count. I really believe that we living in a time now where it ain't finna be no more middle class after a while, bro. It's either gonna be rich or poor. And that's all gonna be to it, rich or poor. And when you phase out that middle class shit and it's no longer middle class, it's only rich or poor, you really gonna see some hell of a times, bro. You really gonna see some hell of a time. So, man, y'all need to stay prepared. Keep your eyes open. Be vigilant on what's going on, man, and stay ahead of the solution.
Yeah. You kind of faded out again, bro.
Well, go ahead, bro. The flow open, bro. I apologize for that.
Yeah, I haven't that.
It's going back to the Wild Wild West, man.
Yeah, it got
to be just like the Wild Wild West. You gotta survive a bit. That's why I told the people a while back. I look at a lot of interviews and stuff like that, and that's why they telling people now, like the grocery stores and stuff like that, at the way you got to really invent some things. Think. I told a guy one day, I said, man, you ever thought about growing, like having your own farm, planting your own seed? You like, man, that's crazy, man. I like look at how the world is. People going broke in the grocery store. Lady told me at Family Dollar behind the bridge, she said, man, stuff so hard now. She said, before I even buy my groceries, she said, I have to pay all my bills. And after my bill paid, I really don't have no money to buy groceries with. Because if I go buy groceries and buy house stuff before I pay my bill, I'm gonna be in the dark. I said, it make perfect sense. Make perfect sense.
What they gonna do to protect their groceries at their farms, bro? Like, you know,
and bro,
like,
and on top of that shit, bro, not to mention, we talking about growing shit, bro. It's so crucial now. The government can tell you what seeds you can put in the ground and can't put in the goddamn ground.
Oh yeah,
you can't even go outside now and put a big ass. You can't go put a big tank in the backyard talking about you collecting rainwater and see don't the government pay your ass a visit.
Nah, it's a felony here.
You can't.
Cuz up on the mountain got 36 months in prison for not complying to the warrants, because the Nestle company owns some of the creek water, and he was collecting the rainwater for a 1-bedroom cabin up on the mountain. That was it, just a 1-bedroom cabin, and he got served the papers. And of course he's like, man, fuck y'all, you know. He did it legally, like fuck y'all, but they kept saying cease and desist. They gave him 36 months in prison for collecting rainwater.
Man, Nestle owned the creek, huh?
And Nestle owns the water up above him, exactly. But the water is coming down from the snowpack, because this is up on Mount Hood, and the water's already there. And again, dude wasn't even collecting that much water. How you gonna, man? But to go back on what you were saying earlier, Gershona, as the next generation, they're not gonna stand for it. To me, I think the complete opposite. I think our next generation is so fucking dumbed down by these devices that they are going to be completely compliant. It is up to us as the 80s babies as the 70s babies to actually
Man.
teach our youth to resist, period. Resist at all costs. Resist. Because these
Or
devices is what's
acceptance.
raising our babies right now.
Or acceptance. All man, yeah. I kind of feel you on that, Get Up, because all they be doing is TikToking and dancing and shit. Like people
Yep,
out here dancing,
that's
and
it.
all they doing. People
They
don't
got our
dance no
kids
more. All
worried
they
about
do
what
is
gender
hits.
they are. They got them worried about what gender
Right.
they are. They ain't worried about getting their fucking meat taken away or their eggs or whatever.
Right.
All their
Some
rights.
4-year-olds. Some 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro, I don't know what the end game gonna be, man, but it's time for people to start making their own decisions, man. Like, you really can't believe in nothing but yourself, man. And especially in this realm, in this earth, man, bro, you got to just do what you got to do, man, to stand on what you got to stand on, man.
Hey, look, we 2 hours and 3 minutes in. Before we go though, Juice, I need you to do something else, man. I already had you do the running man. Give me another script, bro. Give me Lamentations 4 and I want to say 17. Give me that Lamentations 4 and 17 real quick, bro, because I want to show y'all something else, man. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot going on, bro. Let me get that Lamentation 4 and 17. I want to show y'all something else biblical, bro. Like the things that we going through. Let me get that real quick.
Hold on for a second. I'm trying to pull it up, bro.
If somebody can help him out. But Lamentations, I want to say 4 and 17. My phone dead, and I ain't got my Bible.
You ready? You ready for it, bro?
Yeah, KJV.
Yeah, KJV.
Yeah, let me get
Ask for us. Ask for us.
Yeah, ask for us.
Our eyes are yet filled for our vain help.
All right, so as for us, our eyes have failed for our vain help. We as the people, man, we have, every episode I find us talking, no matter what the topic is, guns, death, whatever. We find some way to talk about Republican, Democrat, the government, relying on them. So this is going to us, the people. As for us, our eyes look for that vain help. Keep going.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. From Jim Crow era, from slavery days to Jim Crow era to civil rights, all the way up to now, we as people of color, I don't give a damn. Like, I ain't trying to turn this into no race thing, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like us as people of color don't need help, bro. And we not gonna act like we don't have major issues that other communities are not dealing with. That's one thing we not gonna do. I'm not finna play the game with y'all. I don't give a damn who don't like what I'm saying. It's facts, bro. It's facts. We are up. Our backs are up against the wall. They've been up against the wall, and we are in dire straits, bro. Keep going, Ju.
Every day. That's you. You said 17, verse 17.
Keep going.
You want me to go ahead?
Keep going.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to go to 18.
Well,
they hunt our steps.
They hunt our steps.
That we cannot go in our streets.
That we cannot go on our streets. Keep going.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled. For our end is come.
For our end is come. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in the streets. Man, as a black man, it's hard to go in the goddamn streets, bro. Once again, people might see this and say, I'm not trying to hear what he's saying. He's a racist bear. He's trying to make it about race. You tell me when the last time you seen a person of another race go out in the street just driving and get dead like that man did, bro.
Man, bro.
You tell me when the last time you seen a person get dead the way George Floyd got dead. And Mike Brown and so on and so forth. It's just Orlando Castillo, Trayvon. It's so many names that we can name. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in the streets, bro. They hunt our steps. These are supposed to be law-abiding officers protecting and serving us, but they hunt our steps that we can't go into our own streets. Our end has come. Our end has come, bro. What are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? And them not my words. That's the King James Bible. Is that not what's going on? It said, "As for us, our eyes have looked for vain help." Vain mean lies. We keep on voting on issues. I heard Dr. Umar Johnson say something the other day that was so real, bro. Other races vote off of knowing what they're going to get out of voting. We vote off of fear that the other party is going to be worse than the one that we favor toward. We never vote based on the consensus as what's going to be good for us, man. And now we looking up, we got gun rights getting took, we got all this going. And me and Lou and them was talking about this early. Me and Willie B and them was talking about this early. Me, him, and Steve. You know, what are we going to get out of voting for a party that don't even help people who get up and work every day and bust their ass? If you get up every day and go to work and bust your ass, but you got a party that's saying we want to help single mothers, we want to help people on disability, we want to help crackheads, but if you work, we ain't got no programs for this. If you a man, we don't have no program for you. But we got another party who say if you pull yourself up by your bootstraps,
you'll be straight.
You'll be straight and go for what you know. We got tax breaks. We got this, that, and the third. Oh, and by the way, we for gun rights. You can keep your guns. Man, when are we going to start seeing the shit that's going on and realize, man, we got to do something, bro? Because like I said earlier, it don't affect you until it affects you, if you know what I mean. So my last question of the night is to everybody before we get up out of here, man, because we talked about the problem. Enough of the problem, and my condolences go out to Tyree and his family, man. But before we walk away, we at 10:30 tonight. I just want to know from the panel and the people in the chat, what's something that y'all think we could do solution-wise to provide better policing for the community, man, and make sure that we are being treated fair and equally by these officers, no matter what color they are, and that court ain't being held in the streets, man.
Just like we gotta go vote on president, just like we gotta go vote who council sit in the seat, man. People gotta vote for the fucking police officer that can patrol our streets. Simple as that.
You think it should be elected? They should be elected officials too. Is what you're saying? Exactly. I think so too, bro. That make a lot of sense, man. Exactly. That make a lot of sense, bro.
They gotta more sheriffs than police.
You said, yeah, that makes sense too. Get on more sheriffs than police.
Yeah, because you gotta elect the sheriffs.
Yeah, true.
But they need accountability. At the end of the day, they need accountability. They have zero accountability,
and they regardless of what they do. They need to screen every officer coming into the force. They need to go do a screen on that individual from elementary school to today. You know what I'm saying? To find out who this individual is that we're going to put in this uniform.
And it only takes a few months to become a cop.
A well background check, man. Just like they do on individuals that go purchase a gun, they do a background check. But they need to do a thorough background check on the officers just as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine how well our system would be is not that they have body cams, but every single police officer has a live stream coming out of their body cam. As soon as they clock into work, they're on a live stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'll be the ultimate.
Right. But I think they got to do away.
That's not so promising because we have situations where here it is, they saying that body count wasn't on. We don't have a record for this particular situation. So the body count is not reliable either because we got people that's in uniform that's not using the body count properly.
Because they ain't got no accountability.
Yeah. That's right.
You know?
Yeah, that department must know. Because here, I know in Chicago, bro, if they turn off them cameras, man, they get in trouble for it. But what's real trouble for them? But they get reprimanded or get a day off. They probably want vacation anyway. But who's to say what's Memphis policy?
They might get 1 week desk duty.
Yeah, what's Memphis policy on that, man? The thing is, we got to get rid of that immunity where they can get away with certain stuff or certain man, I don't know. It's just hard to explain, man.
And they ass need to stop getting paid leave too.
Yeah, the paid leave. But hey, bro, I don't have no faith in it ever being right. I mean, we gonna need divine. I said time and time again, we gonna need divine intervention
And
to
question
set
two
stuff
is,
right here, bro.
how many of those officers out of those 5 black young men stated that they feared for their life, so they acted accordingly?
Come on, man. You know that's what they wrote at the top of their little police report, bro. When they put it in, bro.
But
When they
that,
put
Well,
it
when
but
it's
in.
that,
all
but that,
said down, when it's all said and done, it wasn't only them 5 officers. They the ones taking the fall. It was over a dozen. It was over a dozen officials out there. And
right?
I think everybody out there needs to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Everyone.
my point.
Nobody de-escalated the situation.
And everybody
Right
that
on.
tried to suppress evidence and starting from the police chief on down, bro. Somebody put, I think ATL earlier, he put in the chat that this lady was fired. She was the police chief in Atlanta, man, and she got fired there, and she was the one who created this Scorpion
Nah,
crew
that
or
was
whatever the
my
fuck you
thing.
want to
My
call these
auntie
women.
put that. My
Yeah, well,
aunt
your
put
auntie
that.
put that in?
Yeah.
Man, bro, that's deep. That's deep. And she the first one up there saying, "Oh no, we don't condone this. We don't do this." It was just her covering her tracks and covering her own ass, man. She can care less. I can't say that. I can't. That's speculation. But the way I feel, they can care less what happened to that lady's son, man. That's the way I feel. I don't know if that's how she feels though.
And all in
Yeah, it's
all,
a
bro, at
sad
the end
situation,
of
bro.
the day, RIP to Tyre Nichols, man. This is our way of putting your name out there and keeping you alive, brother. We do acknowledge what happened to you, and to the family, condolences. And man, look, we had 2 hours, and we had 2 hours and some change. It's 10:35 our time, man. Look, we
Yeah.
didn't we well over our time. We didn't reached our time, but I want to say this before we go to everybody who's watching, have watched, or will watch this. If you watch it all the way through, man. Uh, Even though Wild Wild Wednesday is a part of my channel is a 2A channel strictly. I do gun content. I am working on making this a separate channel in its own from my gun content, where we can just come and politic and do what we want as a separate channel for the people who don't want to hear a podcast every Wednesday night or whatever. I mean, a live stream every Wednesday night, and they only want to see gun content. We working hard to get a new channel up so y'all can follow that. But look, man, if y'all come here by any chance and stop and choose to watch this, even if you don't say nothing and you just listening, Wild Wild Wednesday is a place that talks about real issues in life, whatever it is. A lot of issues that affect our community, because I'm black. Shit, I can't change the way I look. I can't change the color of my skin, nor do I want to. So as me being a black man, person of color, whatever the hell you want to call it, you know, I have the right to speak on the issues that affect me, affect people who look like me, and I had a right to speak on it, and I don't give a damn who like it. You may not agree, but I'm gonna speak on it. So just know when you come in here is all love, unless it ain't love. And you know, it's a place where you gotta have tough skin sometimes. We can all agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, me and Juice, we choose to provide a place for y'all every Wednesday night where you can come for damn show and speak your mind. You can vent, have fun, laugh, cry, whatever, because it don't always be serious topics. But just know at the end of the day, man, that on Wild Wild Wednesday, we love all y'all who've been rocking with us strong since day one and understand what the show is about, and the people who gonna continue rocking with us, wrong, right, or indifferent. And whenever we cover a story, if I don't know the facts, I'm not going to go too far into it. I'm just going to speak on what I see on the surface. So with that being said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all for coming through. Once again, if you didn't hit that like button, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and tell a friend to tell a friend, so we can grow this audience and we can have meaningful topics and conversation. And with that being said, man, I'm going to close it out with that. Juice, you got anything you want to end on that note, brother?
Nah, yeah, you said a mouthful, bro. I think you hit it all on the head, man. This is you know, my heart was heavy when I seen it. We just revisited it because I only seen it once. I really don't like looking at that type of stuff. I just seen it again tonight, man. And it's a shame, bro. But the way I feel about it, man, it could have been any one of us on this panel, man. Hell, Gershon could have been talking about me tonight. And
Right.
you know, and he know my character. He know what type of man I am. And people could have been having it went different. Hell, I could have pulled out a gun on them or whatever because we all carry and stuff, right? And the world might have viewed it in a different way, but you know, like the people who know you and the character, they really don't never get to speak in your behalf, man. And it's a shame that this young man did all the right things. He kept his hands up. He called a beat down, trying to get away from these monsters, and end up ultimately losing his life a couple of days later, man. So we try to provide a platform to shed light on this type of stuff, man. And we don't keep on standing on the truth. And that's all I got to say about it.
Already, man. And to Saint, keep your head up, brother, as you battle what you going through.
Yeah,
She
bro.
said, thank you so much for rocking with us these nights. You rock out with us. You always in the chat showing love. Feel it slow. We appreciate them W's, man. Devereaux, we appreciate them W's. Mark Thompson, damn good comment. I see you, man. We keeping our eyes to the east, praising the Most High. And look, man, to everybody else we didn't name, we love you. We appreciate y'all. And man, this was another episode of Wild Wild Wednesday. And until next Wednesday, y'all be safe, stay out the way, and hey, we'll see y'all same time, same place next week. And we out.
Peace out.
R.I.P. Tyree. R.I.P. bro. So they ended, bro. Yo, end button still.
Yeah, hit it.
I got it.